Yo, what's going on out there in the land of YouTube? What's going on, YouTubies? I'm just YouTubing, trying to get this lighting just right. It's a little bit of a bugger to get it just right, isn't it? Takes so much work. Anyway, do me a favor. Oh, I messed that up, didn't I? Put too much light off that green screen. There you go. Pop that up a little bit. There you go. So do me a favor. If you're watching this video next week, next month, next year, hit the like button. It'll just take you 2 seconds to hit the like button. And then if you really want to support the channel, what you can do is share and like and comment on the videos. YouTube has us so shadow banned. We're asleep in the back and the lights are on, but nobody's home. YouTube is just hacking the channel to pieces. Maybe that's because I'm currently suing YouTube. Could it be that? Could it be YouTube that I'm suing you? So you're taking my videos out of circulation, YouTube? I'm just asking a question that a logical person would ask. Do me a favor, hit the like button. Hit the like button. If you would, pretty please with cherries, hit the like button. Just take you a second. Just take you 2 seconds to hit the like button. And then make sure that you like, share, and comment the videos. Share it on your Facebook page. Share it on your Twitter page. They got me shadow banned like I'm dead, like I'm a spirit, like I'm a spook, like I no longer exist. I'm just a dead man walking over here. That's what they got me going. Cope dog in the house. Tuffy Tough McTufferson. What's going on, Tuffy? How you doing, my friend? How are you doing, Launchpad? Gloria. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everybody in the world. Depends on what time of day you're watching this. Depends on when you're watching this. So I want to first, I'm going to start off. I'm going to show you guys some of my favorite audits and some of my favorite auditors. You know, there's a real skill. There's a real skill in auditing. There's a real skill in going out and taking on cops at the street level. You know, it takes a certain kind of person to be able to do that. It takes another level to be able to do that live. A lot of auditors, what they'll do is they'll go film cops, but they'll record it and then they edit out the parts that don't make it so pretty. It's really hard to do a good audit live and not let those coppers back you up. If you watch people when they do audits, they'll often go through the process and they'll get taken down as they're backing out of the room, as they're slowly being backed out. It's not my game, baby. That's not my game. I stand on my rights and I never back down from my rights. I'm willing to take the ride for my rights. I'm willing to go to jail for my rights. And so that's important to me. Jeff hates pigs. Jeff hates pigs is in the comment section. Did everybody hit the like button? I can't see. And who's been on the intermittent fasting kick? Let me tell you something. I've been on this intermittent fasting kick now for 1 week, and I took my off day because, by the way, you should do one off day a week, or you should do 1 day where you fast for 36 or 42 hours. But I took my off day and I ate a bunch of garbage, and I'll tell you what, I was so sick. You can see it in my face. I'm still recovering from being ill. So I fell off yesterday, Cope Dog. I was just when you don't eat sugar or processed sugar for a week and then you pack your gullet full of Oreo cookies, Charlie, little bear. Charlie, come here, Charlie. Come on. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. That's a good boy, Charlie. Mwah. There's Charlie. He's having a great day. Mwah, 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 mwah. Okay, let me work. So, a lot of people coming over saw the audit from yesterday. Angel, a.k.a. Frogmaster, what's going on? Can I get an OTVO? Can I get an OTVO? Overturn Terry versus Ohio. OTVO. OTVO. Can we get an OTVO, please? How many people can type OTVO, Overturn Terry versus Ohio, in the comment section? I'd like to see about 6,000 of them real quick. If you could just type it in there real quick. Type it in there. And then next to OTVO, type into the comment section exactly where you are watching from. Where are you watching this from? Where are you? You see the backdrop right there? That's Los Angeles. Oh, that's Los Angeles downtown in the background. OTVO, please. So I'm going to start off with an audit that I did in Scottsdale, Arizona about 10 months ago. And I want you guys to watch this, and I'm going to jump ahead a little bit. I'm going to jump in and out of it, but I want you guys to see that the audit from Scottsdale was a lot like the audit from yesterday at Henderson Police Department. Yeah, so someone just asked, the best way you can support the channel is by liking and sharing the videos. That's how you can help me the most, because we're so shadow banned. It's like I'm a walking shadow. Like I'm a walking shadow. See, there's no shadow behind me because my shadow is right here being shadow banned right here on YouTube. So that's how you guys can help me the most. Share these videos on your Facebook, your Twitter, your own YouTube. You know, all the auditors out there, you guys are more than welcome to take samples of my videos and use them for your own content. The reason I started copyright striking bad channels is because they were using my content to become monetized. And a lot of the people doing it told me they were doing it. That's why they were doing it. If we use your video, then we'll get enough views and hours to get monetized. And so I then started copyright striking them and added a copyright lawsuit to my lawsuit in Massachusetts. So, but for the auditors out there, you guys are more than welcome to put my content out. I'm not going to copyright strike you. I'm only going to copyright strike people who are nefarious and who are poopy people. Poopy pants people. How's the poop in your pants, poopy pants? You got poop in your pants. Go clean out your dirty drawers, poopy pants. Go, go, go. Okay, so let's jump right into it. Let's just pop right into it. Let's get right into the first audit so I can show you guys exactly what I'm looking at here. And this audit, now this audit is so similar to the audit that I did yesterday. It's so funny because as I was looking at this audit that I did yesterday in Henderson, 2 days ago in Henderson, Nevada, I mean, it was so cool. Did everybody hit the like button? Because that will really get the videos out there, and I really appreciate you guys' support. Thanks for coming by the channel. Really means a lot to me. Todd Norton, what's going on, Playboy? Good to see you. Mark Gloria, what's going on, Todd? How are you? Poopy pants. I told that pigger, what's up, poopy pants? Oh, Lordy, Lord. Okay, so this was the audit that I who's trying to make it so you can't film. So this is the audit that I did in Scottsdale, Arizona. I'm going to show this one to you guys first, and then I'm going to pop over to the other audit, and I'm going to jump around in this a little bit. Cops. So they wanted me right off the. No. No, that's illegal. No. Oh, this is the library. This is the library. So that's the Scottsdale Public Library. Publicly. So I go here, and now this woman's going to tell me right here. See the little information, ma'am. Can I get the office of John Kavanaugh? I don't know where that is. You don't have a way you can look that up or anything like that? I can't. I'm so sorry. Let me take off my headphones real quick. I'm so sorry. I couldn't hear you. What did you say? No, I'm not going to wear a mask. And don't you have? Isn't this protection right here? This is a publicly funded library. That's not the point. It does matter. A mandate's not law, sir.
We're on tribal land. It's the tribal policy. I mean,
well, the policy's not a law.
Would you like me to call campus security? Would you like?
You can, but I mean, or you could just help me out a little bit and tell me where. That's part of the security police state that we live in. She's going to call security to dumb down my rights, to infringe upon my rights, because the police don't have a legal right to do so. If you work for a private company and you infringe my rights, that's a different thing. John Kavanaugh's office is an illegal library.
You wear a mask, I refuse to help you.
What? I won't wear a mask. You refuse to help me.
Yes, the policy is you have to have a mask.
That's a policy, though. That's not the law, ma'am. That's a policy. Why won't you help me? Why don't you just give me John Kavanaugh's office and then
I don't know where it is.
All right, don't get so excited. Remember, I'm a human. You're a human. I've already had COVID, so I already have the antibodies built, and so it's. You see what I'm saying? You know, can you just tell me where John Kavanaugh's office is, and then, by the way, that respirator looks heavy duty, brother. Looks heavy duty. Do you think that? Did you get COVID already? Well, he doesn't want to be filmed. Oh. She doesn't want to be filmed either.
I definitely don't want to be filmed.
Okay, sir, I won't film you, dude. Hey, let me give you a piece of paper.
Okay, thank you.
Sure.
I'm okay. Not over.
No, John Kavanaugh's an ex-cop who has a bill that he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to film cops in you. Okay, so now I want you to watch carefully this interaction, because what's going to happen right here is I'm going to have a conversation with this black student, and he's going to lose his mind simply because I call him black. And I explained to him, and a lot of people, this is going on all over the YouTube right now, all over the YouTubes. The way it's explained is that the word citizen first appears in the 1866 Civil Rights Act. Someone can type that in the comments. The word citizen and the definition of citizen first happens in the 1866 Civil Rights Act. And if you're keeping track of history, that's 1 year after the 1865 13th Amendment. The 1866 Civil Rights Act is a precursor to the 1868 14th Amendment. The 1866 Civil Rights Act essentially says the same thing the 14th Amendment does. And so they made it a matter of amended law, which is a civil right, not a civil liberty. Your first 10 amendments are civil liberties, rights you're born with given by God. Everything created after that is called a civil right. A civil right is created for a minority population in the Democratic Republic that doesn't have the proper amount of representation to get a representative into government to be able to create and make sure that all civil liberties are upheld. That's why a civil right is created by government, specifically by the federal government. So now I tell this black man here that he's black and that the reason why I'm here is to uphold the 1866 Civil Rights Act, which I've read. So once you understand the basis of law and where the word citizen comes from, then you might have a little bit of a different perspective. And there are other constitutional law scholars who have different opinions than me. That's what stare decisis and jurisprudence does. So every case stare decisis is based on the previous case. Terry versus Ohio is based on Kerr versus California. Kerr versus California is based on Carroll versus United States, 1925. That's called stare decisis. That creates the jurisprudence governance that we live under, the judicial system. And so jurisprudence means that the case previously has already decided this case. So that means that you can pick a bevy of different cases to prove your point in constitutional court or in federal court. Constitutional court would be the Supreme Court. So when we, and so it's federal court, but I just want to be able to separate the two of them, federal court to Supreme Court, so you would understand the difference. You first file your civil rights lawsuit at a federal court, and then if they deny it, then you appeal to the Supreme Court through certiorari. So now let me show you. I tell this black man that he's black and that I'm standing up for his rights, and here's his reaction.
Cool, dude. I appreciate the sentiment, but sure, you're going about doing it. I don't appreciate it. I
don't appreciate what?
Anyone does. So.
What are you talking about? How do you think black people got freedom? By people not following the rules.
Dude, I will literally.
The 1866 Civil Rights Act made it so that we could have.
Stop talking to me and wait.
Sure, I can get away from you.
Sir, you can't be filming here, especially not students.
I can film in here. This is a publicly funded library. Can you show me that law?
We have policies on this.
Okay, let me see it. Can I see your policy, please?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
But you're gonna have to put on a mask.
I'm not gonna put a mask on.
That's not happening.
They can talk to me all they want.
You're asked to leave. You've been asked to leave multiple times.
But this is a
You're being
public.
a fucking asshole regarding me as a fucking black
And you're
person.
filming a.
I'm here.
Are you gonna attack me?
No, I'm not gonna attack you. I'm gonna get as close to you as you were to me. You get the fuck away from me. What are you doing? Nobody cares about John Kavanaugh, dude. Nobody cares. Stop filming it. Dude, get the fuck away.
I'm walking over here, bro. I keep walking away from you. He just walked up to me.
Dude, you're being an asshole and you refer to me as a black person when I don't even fucking know you. Don't refer to me or my race. I don't fucking know you, fucking douchebag. You're just some fucking steroids and workout.
Let me just show you something.
Dude, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Like I said,
Do you see
I don't care, dude.
You see
don't get up to me and
Do you see the back of my shirt? Do you see the back of my shirt where it says
I don't give a
constitutional law
fuck, dude.
scholar?
I will put my hands on your refer to me or my
You're gonna
race.
put your hands on
There's
me?
no
Is
need
that
to bring
what you're
race into this. Speaking like to me, you're offering you some shit that I don't fucking want.
Whoa.
Sir.
Yeah.
No, but you're out the fuck out of here. I'm getting what's going on, man. I don't need to get him off. Get him out of here. Is he a student? Is he a student?
Wow.
No.
Sir, wow. How you doing, officer?
Talk to me, so your camera, you can pull the camera, but.
You have a thin blue mask line on your flag.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, I do. What's going on?
Nothing. I just came here to ask for John Kavanaugh. That's all I wanted.
Okay, so that's what you wanted.
Cause a public controversy here.
What happened?
He just lost his mind. I mean, it's on film. You know, lots of people saw him just lose his mind.
Okay, what did he lose his mind?
He walked over to me like he was going to attack me. He told me to put his hands on me.
Don't bring race.
Just out of the blue?
Why am I being talked
so-
about my race?
But there was no reason. What did, was he saying something about a
I want
something about a
to
mask?
give him a flyer right here.
Okay,
So this is John Kavanaugh. He wrote Bill SB 1300, and he wrote House Bill 2319.
Okay.
And what this makes it is so that we can't film
You can't film police, and that bill would pass.
police. And as you know, without transparency, what we've seen time and time and time again is that, you know, we.
I'm saying, get out of my face. I literally.
Okay, are you a student here, sir?
I sat here.
I'm not gonna answer any questions, sir. As you understand, I mean, that is my Fifth Amendment right. I'm a constitutional law scholar.
Yeah, I see it on your shirt. You
This
may.
is, I'm just, it's gotten to the point now where people who are, it's gotten to the point now where people who are educated, that understand how the Constitution works, who understand how the Bill of Rights work, it's gotten to the point now where normal people like me, we have to get involved, and we have to try to fight back for our rights.
I'm not talking to
This
you.
guy's still going crazy.
If you would get away from me, no one would be talking to me. The same thing with him. Get away from me.
Is this because I said he was black? He is black. He is black, right?
What's up?
Hey, how you doing today?
Good. Okay, step outside.
Oh, no, I haven't gotten the information yet that I requested. And this is a publicly funded library on a public campus. So that means that I would like the office of John Kavanaugh. That's all I asked. And as you know, that mask doesn't.
So what they'll try to do every time is they try to control you by controlling your physical being and where you are. Yesterday's audit and this audit have so many parallels because there was that crazy Karen yesterday and there was this crazy student 9 months ago. The MO of the cops is the same. You see how the cop walked up to me and said, "Hey, let's go outside right now. I want to talk to you." He wants to get me outside to get to remember, the first time you follow an order, you're then under their orders. The second order's coming, the third order's coming. That's why I always tell them, oh, no, 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 no. Right off the bat, like it's completely preposterous that you would ask me to leave where I'm at. Remember, so let me teach you guys something about sales, about selling anything. If you really write this down, this will help you so much if you want to sell something. Hey, I'm selling these headphones. Who wants to buy my headphones? Give me a player in the comment section. Who wants to buy my headphones? Anybody want to buy my headphones? Anybody? Just play a game with me real fast. You guys are going to take something away from this video that you didn't really know you were going to take away. So if I'm going to sell these headphones, who sets the price first? You or me? If you're going to sell something, who sets the price first? If I'm selling a product, who sets the price first? You or me? If you're buying and I'm selling, who's going to set the price first? Anybody? Anybody have the answer? Yo, Brian, what's going on? Good to see you. Right. I set the price first. And why do I set the price first? Because the price that I set, so let's play it out with someone. Someone says, hey, I say, hey, I'm selling these headphones. Do you want to buy them? And you go, yeah, I want to buy the headphones. Great. They're $100,000. And you say $100,000, I can buy those headphones for $400 from Bose. I say, well, these ones are $100,000. What's your offer? And you're going to say, I'll give you $1,000. I'll take it. The psychology doesn't change. It does not change. Once you set a price, it could be this. You want some water? I'm selling some water. Do you want to buy a little water? Yes, I do. Great. The water's $100. It's $100. That's right. You need water. There's only this much water. I'm selling it for $100. You want it? Sure, but I'll give you 99 cents for it. That's preposterous. We're so far away from the starting price. We're not even in the same field. You should go buy water from someone else. So right off the bat, when these coppers come up to me and tell me to leave, notice the absolute exuberance and stubbornness and matter-of-factness that I am not going to go under your dominion. You are not going to take charge of me. I'm the person who's above the line. You are below the line. You are to uphold my rights, sir. I do not answer to you. You answer to me. And don't you ever forget it. And that's the kind of temperament and attitude you have to have if you want to be a force of nature. So I'm going to back this up just 10 seconds. I want you to listen to the way that I respond when he tells me that he wants me to leave the building. Look at how absolutely emphatically, no way, no chance, that's not happening today. Thanks for coming to play.
publicly funded library on a public campus. So that means that I would like the office of John Kavanaugh. That's all I asked. And as you know, that mask doesn't help anything. So I'm not going to follow a mandate because I'm a constitutional law scholar. And what I do know is that mandates are not the law. And are you a law enforcer or are you campus security?
I'm a police officer.
Oh, there's a police coming in. Okay.
I'm not talking to
This
you.
guy's still going crazy.
If you would get away from me, don't be talking the same thing with him. Get away from me.
Is this because I said he was black? He is black. He is black, right?
What's up?
Hey, how you doing today?
Good. I've always stepped outside.
Oh, no, I haven't gotten the information yet that I requested. And this is a publicly funded library on a public campus. So that means that I would like the office of John Kavanaugh.
Did you see it? Did you see it? Did you see how I said, oh no, oh no, like that's out of the question for me to leave here. Now I'm going to show you something else. You guys want to finish watching this, or do you want me to cut back and forth? Because I'll just finish this one a little bit more. That way you guys can enjoy the audit.
That's all I asked. And as you know, that mask doesn't help anything. So I'm not going to follow a mandate because.
156.
I have no idea.
My serial number is 15. What is my serial? 15.
I asked him his name and badge number.
We never use them.
He
Listen,
could,
just so you know,
56443.
56 what?
56443.
And can I get your name and badge number, officer?
I don't have a badge number. Here's my name right here.
It's that's a cool. You're not getting, I actually teach mixed martial arts, so he wouldn't be. I would throw him on the ground pretty quick if he attacked me.
Who are you looking for? And I'll try to
John
find.
Kavanaugh, just give me the office number and I'll leave here, man. I'm not trying to.
Okay, I don't have it in my head or anything, so I have to go.
Gotcha. By the way, what kind of last name is that, officer? Is that a Native American last name?
It is. Just so, okay, John Kavanaugh is the instructor over in the Administration of Justice program.
What's that, sir? I'm sorry. I was being screamed at.
Okay.
By the way, I won't yell at you. Just so you know.
I'm not
I
yelling at
won't
you
attack you. I'm not, if I put my hands up, I'm not gonna assault you. I'm a constitutional law scholar, so I'm not into attacking
John
police.
Kavanaugh is the instructor over in the Administration of Justice program. That's what
Right. John Kavanaugh is an instructor in the administration of what? Justice program. And so where's that building?
It's in the applied science.
It's in the applied science. I mean, you do know, sorry about that, Officer Smeets. I mean, you do know that I can stay here for as long as you want, and I can film here as long as I want. No one can stop me.
Actually, that's not true.
Tell me the law that I'm breaking.
Well, if you refuse to comply with the mask mandate, then obviously I'm
You can
not
arrest
going
me?
to tell for trespassing.
But I have to be trespassed first but who's going to trespass me on public property?
Well, that would be one of the administrators.
But the administrator doesn't own the public property.
Okay, well,
You see what I'm saying?
I'm just
I mean,
telling
if you arrested me, you would open yourself up to in 1983 and I would sue you personally, because you'd be working outside of the color of law. Your mandate is not law.
you're right.
You know
The
that.
mandate itself is not
You
law.
would be sued personally. I would sue you personally because you're working outside of the color of law.
No, because I'm not enforcing the mandate.
But if you touched me physically and you detained me and you arrested my motion,
I'm not
I'm
worried
just,
about these
you're
things
saying.
or discussing.
Yeah. Okay, you don't have.
when he says he's not going to discuss it with me, I go, okay, you don't want to discuss it, then go away.
If you want to know where Jeff is, we'll be happy to provide that
that's it.
information.
See, that's it.
So,
That's it.
okay.
That's, no,
I'll get
no,
it.
no.
No fist bump. No fist bump. Aw, I don't go why he's always going crazy.
And you notice I'm not yelling back at that man. I'm not going to yell back at him. I'm not going to raise my voice or be disrespectful to anybody. Okay. He's losing his mind over there because I talked about the 1866 Civil Rights Act, which creates section 18, U.S. Code 18, section 242, deprivation of rights under the color of law. Because you do have rights. You have a right to do whatever you want. You are a free person in America. Now, if there's a law that I'm breaking, well, then I'm more than willing to. These people are really upset. People are really upset over nothing. Actually, I'm not going to not breach the peace. I'm not going to respond to him. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's nice.
Yeah, I don't want to disturb the peace. So I'm just going to stay quiet over here. Okay, just to show you that I am a law and order guy and I agree with law and order. I'm not saying things like that, threatening me. I teach mixed martial arts, so he wouldn't beat me. But I'm not going to challenge him and use fighting words. As you know, that's going to go back to the case of an honor. Yeah, I don't want anybody walking behind me, just so you know. But if you guys find out what Kavanaugh's office is, I'll be happy to leave the library. I don't want to disturb your face. Don't you know that the public is going to make this peaceful thing? But dude, but just so you know, like, why are you wearing?
So this is where I challenge this cop for wearing a blue terror flag on his face, and listen to his response.
I'm going to disturb the peace for you guys. I'm trying to make this peaceful thing. But dude, but just so you know, like, why are you wearing on your face? Don't you know that the public really hates that? That you pledge an allegiance not to the American flag, but to a blue stripe? Well, then why is he wearing that? You look like a clown. Like, why would you put that on your face? So disrespectful to us.
I don't believe so.
It's so disrespectful to us.
I'm not sure what.
You're white.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
Why is everybody so mad?
I'm not sure what his problem is. He's,
I mentioned that he was black,
oh, I said it.
but he is black. You're white.
Yeah, no, I'm not actually, but
Oh, you're not? What are you?
personal.
Oh, that's cool. I don't answer questions either. I understand how you feel. I understand how you feel. You notice I haven't been disrespectful to you at all. I mean, he's wearing a clown mask, and that's pretty silly. But you don't see any thin blue stripes on you, so, you know, good up on you, bro. If you're just doing your job and you're not being a Nazi, then you're more than fine. And if you threaten to arrest me, someone who enforces mandates
Is a
to
Nazi.
be a Nazi. Because the mandate's not law. And if you arrest me and you enforce a mandate, you open yourself up to personal civil liability, and I would sue you. I would sue you.
So what a lot of people during this over the pandemic, a lot of people kept their businesses open. A lot of people did a lot of things to fight back against an unconstitutional and illegal mandate. And just so you guys know, had these cops arrested me for not putting a mask on, I would have sued them, because a mandate is not law. Do me a favor, everybody. Hit the like button. Hit the like button, please. Hit the like button if you guys would, please. Hit the like button. Let me go back to the audit here.
I would sue you personally.
Well, I wouldn't be enforcing the mandate.
What would you be enforcing?
Trespass.
But why am I being trespassed?
Well, I haven't trespassed.
It's
Yeah, actually, really still living.
I have no, there's nothing I can do.
This is a public library. I'll answer your question for you, sir. And this is a public library. So I have a right to film in here. I could literally be auditing this library. And if you guys arrested me, which I would allow you to do, because I wouldn't resist, then I would sue you all. I would sue every person here and this campus. And I would win. It would take a year or two, but I'll win. This is how it works. I mean, this is the laws of our country. And mandates, as you know, from the 1920 Prohibition mandate, it's based on the Volstead Act. What it did is destroyed America. Right? You know that?
No.
Oh, yeah. No, it created the prison industrial complex. We had 300,000 people. In 1920, we had about 40,000 people in prison. By the time the mandate ended in 1933, we had quadruple that. We had 160,000 people in prison. And we built the prison industrial complex based on a mandate. Are you for that? Making criminals out of people? Well, the only reason they're mad at me is because I'm not wearing a mask, which is silly. You know as well as I do, that mask and yours is dirty. Look how dirty his mask is. You think that's healthy? You think that's healthy? You couldn't possibly think that's healthy. Who are you talking to? You. Do you think that's healthy to wear that dirty? You guys, look how dirty the mask is. It's filthy.
It's dirty on the outside.
Because you touch it and take it off. How many times do you go into surgery and you take the mask off and put it back on, take the mask off and put it back on? Go into surgery. Well, God bless you, sir. Good for you, brother. I'm glad you're healthy today. You look like you're having you look like a guy that is. Sorry about that. I didn't come to audit the library. I just came to ask them, where John Kavanaugh's office was. I didn't come in here to audit the library. I didn't do that. I came here to hand out some flyers. This is a community building, my friends. This is a publicly, I looked it up before I came. This is a publicly funded campus, and the charter is good until, what's the charter good until 2037? I believe it's a publicly funded campus. is good till 1930. But let me just talk to you for a second. Listen, when you put that on, when you put that thin blue line on, what you do is you tell the public that you are our enemy, that you believe that it's us versus them. That's what happens when you put that thin blue line on. You tell us that you're against us by wearing that thin blue line, that you've pledged allegiance not to the Constitution, but to a blue stripe on your face. And it's an embarrassment. You honestly, sir, I really love your last name. You say it's a Native American last name? Is that Native American? Anyway. But you tell us by wearing that you're against us. That you are against the people and you're not for the Constitution. You know that, right? Like, that's how we stick. You can ignore me, but that's the truth. That's the truth. You know, let me ask you, can you tell me, why would you put that on your face? How come you put that on your face? Why would you wear that? I mean, there's thousands of people watching. Why would you wear that on your face? I'm just wondering. Typical cop. I asked him exactly why he wore a clown mask, and he acts like a clown. He doesn't speak. Embarrassing. What an embarrassment. I mean,
Did the librarians ask you to leave?
No.
The mask, they haven't?
They asked me to put on a mask, and I politely declined.
When you declined, did they ask you to leave?
I'm not answering any questions,
Okay.
as you know.
Well, I'm not answering any questions either, so just so you know.
Okay, clown.
So I wanted to make an announcement while I was here. I'm actually going to cover my friend News Now Ninja. News Now Ninja has a video I'm going to cover right after this video. Listen, all the auditors can share my videos. You're welcome to share my videos. I'm not copyright striking any auditors. I copyright strike people who clearly have nefarious leanings in trying to share my video to paint me in a negative light. And since I have an active copyright and defamation lawsuit in Massachusetts, YouTube's policy is that I can strike that person because the URL is currently in litigation. However, if you're an auditor or you want to share the video to shine light on the issue that we all are facing, which is a police state, prison state, death state, you're more than welcome to share my videos. I don't copyright strike other auditors. So appreciate that. I just want to chime in real quick because, of course, that's Blue Line Audits, by the way, on Facebook. I think he's Blue Line Audits on YouTube as well. I'm a subscriber to his channel and I watch his videos.
I didn't. Then you'll have to hire a lawyer. If you violate my rights, I will sue you personally. I will sue her personally. I will sue her personally, and I will sue her personally under a 1983. And then you'll have to hire a lawyer. The lawyer for your constitutional case will cost you at least a $5,000 retainer. So be very careful before you trespass me. I mean, I can tell you the statutes if you want. I can read the statutes to you. I'm just telling you librarians, make sure you understand that you're personally held liable. I just want to let you guys know that. This is what I do for a living.
So this guy and I have a pretty good back and forth here.
You enforce a mandate that I can hold you personally liable under 1983. You understand that, right? I'm a constitutional law scholar. You understand that, don't you? Not only can I sue this exact school and the city, I can sue you personally because you work
Deer in the headlights. He has no idea what I'm talking about.
outside of the color of law. Did you know that? Do you know what the color of law is, sir?
No clue.
Do you know what the color of law is?
No.
You understand that your scope of practice has to exist within the color of law. And if you don't practice law inside of the scope, you go outside the color of law. This is a very simple definition for you to understand. Simple for simpletons. Very simple.
Simple.
You don't have to worry, dude. I'm not going to attack you, dude. I'm for law and order. I would never put my hands on you, sir. I would never in any way physically engage with you. So you don't have to be afraid of me. You don't have to back off. You don't have to like back up, you know. There's nothing that's going to happen to you from me, bro. If you guys force me to arrest under threat of arrest, you know what I'm saying, then you violated my constitutional rights. And that, my friend, I'll have no choice but to file litigation against you, you know. And this is what I do for a living. So I just want to be clear on that. I want you to truly understand what you're facing if you guys decide to violate my rights. See, the reason why he's over there talking to a lawyer on the phone is because they don't know the law. The people who are here to enforce the law, they don't know the law. He's over there talking to a law.
To a law.
He's over there talking to someone who knows the law because he doesn't know the law.
There it is right there. In a nutshell, that pretty much sums it up. There it is. All right, I'm going to share with you guys now a video from News Now Ninja, and I believe I've seen the whole video when he first put it out, but I haven't seen it since. There's only a few different people that I watch, and News Now Ninja is one of them. So I want to share with you guys his video of when this Karen started chasing him around, and it's just so funny because we're living in this dystopian society of law enforcers on top of us. It's absolutely horrible. The culture of which we've been forced into this military style just so you guys know, a Terry stop, according to the 1968 holding, is supposed to be a light pat down on the outside of your body to see if you have a weapon. Now, the coppers have taken the term officer safety, and now it includes you go belly down like a POW style of arrest, knees in the back of your neck, torture cuffs on, put you in the rape cage. That's what's going on. That's what's going on. A Terry stop now means a POW style of arrest, and you're supposed to be okay with this. It's for officer safety. It's a light intrusion to your personal liberty to be Terry stopped. That's the way the Supreme Court worded it. And it's just not true. It's just not true. It's disgusting. So let's jump into News Now Ninja's audit here. And let's get right into this and have a good time with this one. This is News Now. Let me make that less than full screen real quick, guys. So you can see this is News Now Ninja's channel right here. Before I was attacked by other auditors and by troll farms, News Now Ninja, I had 1,000 more followers than News Now Ninja, and he's at 77,000 now. I'm just at 55,000. That's how much damage was done to me by the people who I'm currently suing, and I'm suing 2 more people this week. I look forward to that. I don't want to get into that right now. I want to just watch this.
I now have business.
What do you have business to do, sir?
That lady took a picture of me. She's still continuing to record me, right?
The same way you can report her.
Right.
No,
That's
she can't.
exactly.
Yes, sir, she
Exactly.
can.
Now you guys.
Well, it's a public document though, and mine's not.
Now you guys are busy. But see, she is a public.
This is a private.
Privacy in public.
Exactly.
Okay,
Well, so she can record you.
What's your name, ma'am?
You don't need my name, but what you do need to do.
Oh,
She just assaulted me.
oh,
She just assaulted me in front of y'all.
wow.
Take her away. She just assaulted me in front of y'all. I want to press charges. My name is James Kane. I want to press charges on that woman for assaulting me in front of you. I have my passport on me. My name is James Kane. I can verbally, you have it on camera right now. She just committed assault right in front of a cop.
I need your information.
I just told you. My name is James Kane. I can verbally give you my identification in the state of Texas. I have court in 20 minutes, so I need to speed this up.
Okay, I'm here till 2 o'clock. If you want to go to court and come back.
No. I need this to be taken note of right now.
I'm trying to do so if you will put interrupting me.
Sir, I just got hit. I'm not feeling the best.
Are you hurt?
So let's watch it again. Let's watch her walk out and assault News Now Ninja right in front of the coppers and everything else. And she walks out and takes a swing at him because she loses her cool.
Exactly.
Well, so she can record you.
What's your name, ma'am?
You don't need my name, but what you do need to do.
Whack!
She just assaulted me.
You don't need my name, but what you do need to do.
She just assaulted me.
Oh,
You
smokes!
don't need my name, but what you do need to do.
Oof.
She just assaulted me. She just assaulted me in front of y'all.
Now look at that cop wearing a cowboy hat. I'm sorry. You don't need a cowboy hat inside, bruh.
Take her away. She just assaulted me in front of.
If you or I did that in front of a group full of coppers, they'd put us in torture cuffs, throw us on the ground, put a POW style of arrest on us, and treat us as though we were terrorists.
y'all. I want to
But not if you work for the government. They just walk you back in the door and then they give you a ticket.
charges. I want to press charges. My name is James Kane. I want to press charges on that woman for assaulting me in front of you. I have my passport right now.
Now they're gonna.
I need your information.
I just told you. My name is James Kane. I can verbally give you my identification in the state of Texas. I have court in 20 minutes, so I need to speed this up.
Okay, I'm here till 2 o'clock. If you want to go to court and come back.
No. I need this to be taken.
Oh, of course. Slow it down. It's a state employee involved. We don't, there's no rush here. Go ahead, go to court, come back. I might be here.
Note of right now.
I'm trying to do so if you will quit interrupting me.
Sir, I just got hit. I'm not feeling the best.
Are you hurt?
My finger hurts. Yeah, look at my finger. It's red, dude. You can see the swelling already. She smacked me with her keys. I'll get my own doctor to check you out, though. I don't need medical.
Your name is
James Cain, C-A-I-N. I didn't do nothing to that woman for her to run up and hit me like that, you know?
We all witness this. Date of birth?
Please edit that out of your video.
Yeah. Let's say that you get hurt. What would happen?
I'd be in cuffs on the floor right now.
Do you want to deal with me? Y'all want to?
He just asked me a question. I can talk to him and talk to you. What's up? What else do you need? What else do you need?
I'm trying to.
So you're going to refuse to take my report. You just watching yourself. So what else do you need? Because I want to give you my information. I want to file this official report, and I got to go. You see how that works? You see how you carry your camera and you get hit. That was illegal as fuck.
No, if that didn't answer, can I just ask you one question? If he had
He knows the answer. We already know the answer. If I did that, then I'd be in cuffs.
That's
are
right.
you going to protect the public or the public employee?
I need her arrested.
Yeah, we would like her arrested.
I want to press charges. I'm going to give you my information. I already gave you my name, my date of birth, my address. What else do you need? I want to file assault charges. I'll be on the 10th floor.
You told me what you want to do.
Okay, and I'll be on the 10th floor.
Do that.
I'll be at the 10th floor in the 12th court, okay? If you need to find me, I'll be at the 12th court. I'm not going to be late to court, brother.
My name is Deputy Morris, okay? So, Deputy Morris?
Yes, sir.
So we clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay?
I'm not going to be late to court with all due respect.
I'm not detaining you from going to court, sir.
I'm being clear.
Okay, let's be.
Morris, brother, please. Look, I'll shake your hand, man.
No, you don't shake my hand. Please. We good.
Please be respectful.
Let me do my job. Let me do my
Last time I tried to, you know why I'm here? Because I tried to shake a cop's hand. I'll shake your hand.
Back off.
I'm shaking your hand.
Hold on, back off. Okay, let me do my job. All right.
Thank you. I'll see you on the 10th floor.
I'll see you in cover.
So just so you guys know, just a little backlog there. News Now Ninja was arrested in Houston when he went to go shake a cop's hand because they had a disagreement. He was wrongfully arrested. He shouldn't have been arrested. They cheated this man. I mean, big time, big time. So let me keep going. I just wanted to give what you saw there a moment ago, and I'll back it up. I'll back it up just a little bit so you guys can see it again. So this one right here, I can cover this video too real quick.
Be respectful.
Let me do my job. Let me do my
Last time I tried to, you know why I'm here? Because I tried to shake a cop's hand. I'll shake your hand.
Back off.
I'm shaking your hand.
Hold on, back off.
Oh, that cop was triggered. That cop was triggered and arrested our boy and charged him with a bunch of crimes, and he's still dealing with it now. So pretty pathetic, to be perfectly honest.
Okay, let me do my job. All right,
Thank you. I'll see you on the 10th floor.
Let me do my job. Your job was to put her in torture cuffs, just like you do everybody else who assaults people in front of you.
I'll see you and cover this story.
Yeah.
I'll see you on the 10th.
Yeah.
I'm not going. I will see you when you come out. Okay.
Do I need to come back down here?
I'll see what's been allowed.
First floor? Okay.
You got my name. I'm in the field till
Hey,
2 o'clock.
brother,
If I don't see you.
you saw what happened. She was mad at him and she hit me.
See you before 2 o'clock. I'm gonna come up.
She was mad at him and she hit me.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
His backup is
Thank you.
News Now Ninja's backup is like, go ahead and go, brother. I'm gonna wrap this up. But News Now is upset because he was just assaulted in front of the piggers and they didn't take her down.
Is that reason why you're talking so high pitch?
This is my tool.
All right.
What are you talking about, Ninja? What are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about, dog? What are you talking about, man? My best friend in LA for 5 years was from Brooklyn. You can talk like this all the time and come up like this. Be like, what are you talking about, Chille? You crazy? And I'd be like, come on, T, let's go. See if you can keep up. Because it's always when you go upstairs and you're running stairs with someone else, it's who can do the most stairs. And my brother T, he would be like, yo, you think you can keep up, Chille? It was the funniest thing. Let me keep going on this a little bit more.
Just relax, bro. Just relax. It's okay. Okay. Thank you.
I'll stay here to cover.
Thank you, mister. Thank you. Thank you, extra good citizen. Well, guys, there it is. if you carry a camera into the district clerk's office, they will assault you in front of officers, and the officers will let her walk away. Huh. Do y'all think that that's okay?
No,
I don't.
I don't
Let me
either.
know in the comment section.
Yeah, you guys, make sure you get over to News Now Ninja. This video right here is called Maryland Burgess Clerk Officer Fail. Must see Harris County Courts. Man, News Now, I remember when my videos used to get some views on them. I remember, brother. I'm happy for you, though, man. I'm glad you're doing well. Good to see. Everybody get over there and subscribe to News Now Ninja. News Now Ninja. Get over there and subscribe to News Now Ninja if you would. Pretty pleased with cherries and sugar on top. So now I want to cover another auditor who I used to watch. I used to watch this guy's videos. Cameras everywhere. This guy right here, he covers a lot of people's videos, and he does a good job doing it. So I just wanted to give him a shout out and show some of his content so that people could take a look at it. Oh, you're already subbed to News Now Ninja, Brian Barbie. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. So this is cameras everywhere, and he does a good job on his channel. So looks like he hasn't posted in a while. 11 months ago. Oh, this was streamed 9 days ago. So he's still doing it. Oh, he's deleting channels. He's deleting videos from me. Let's get to the end. Let's see what live stream starting soon. Okay, when is that live stream?
To see me delete so many videos from my channel, which I really don't want to do. But buddy,
let's see what he's going to say, because I'm curious what happened to him. I haven't seen him.
What's up, everybody? Thank you for being here. To see me delete so many videos from my channel, which I really don't want to do. But this video is going to be me taking you through cameras everywhere a little bit, and then I'm gonna be deleting hundreds of videos from this channel in an effort to get it remonetized. So,
oh, he got demonetized, huh? That's what happened to him. I wondered what happened.
How are you guys? I see the comments
he said, "Yeah."
Right. Thanks for being here. Spinning my wheels, Leslie. Leslie, thank you for that comment about the video. I think we can watch that. We can watch some of these videos.
So camera everywhere got demonetized.
What I'm going for is I'm going to delete all the videos with graphic violence, most of the videos with graphic violence, videos with controversial content, like things about Black Lives Matter, things about CV, other things. We'll see as we go through. Some things I have to watch.
That's a bummer. It sounds like cameras everywhere was demonetized. So sorry about that. I hit the wrong button. Let's go back, and I want everybody to go over there and to subscribe to his channel and drop him a comment, and make sure he knows that Delete Laws sent you guys over there to his channel. They demonetized him, is what it looks like, because he had a lot of great videos on this channel. And I'm a little bummed out that he was demonetized. He's got 109,000 subscribers. So once that, just so you guys know, let me give you guys a little info. So since the day that I filed a lawsuit against YouTube for copyright infringement, because they're allowing people to steal my content just to build their channel and become monetized, since the day that I filed against YouTube, and I always show people exactly what I make. I have no bones about it. My online store last year made $32,000. And I think in YouTube so far, I made less than that, much less, as a matter of fact. But I was making, when I was in Ironton, I was making almost $2,700 a month from YouTube. And then about a month ago, I filed a lawsuit against YouTube. And now I make I'm down to $1,000 a month that I make from YouTube. And even though I have 55,000 subscribers and I've never bought a single subscriber in my life, which, by the way, that's going to come out in the Massachusetts federal tort law case under deposition. That's going to come out. I've never bought a subscriber or a like or a comment in my life. But now I'm down to $1,000 that I can make from YouTube every month. They've demonetized most of my videos. Every video that comes out from me now, as soon as I release it, is demonetized. And then I have to go through an appeal process. And then by the time the 7 or 8 days has passed, however long it takes them to appeal it, then the interest in that video has gone away and it's gone to another video. So the video I put out, Google made a bunch of money putting ads all over it, but I didn't make any money because they said they got to review it first because they don't want to give me any money because I'm suing them. So this sounds like that's what's happened to cameras everywhere. So no, I think it was YouTube taking away his money is what I think. So, but he used to have some really, really fire. I know because he put one of my videos on here. That's why I was looking at this and I was like, holy smokes! Take a look at that. You know, look at the timestamp of when he posted these videos last 2 years ago. You know, that's how many videos he's taken down. So, and then the most recent video he has. So he posted one of my videos 8 or 9 months ago. The most recent video has 11 months ago. So that's what's happening. And this is a good channel. So look, he took down so many videos because they demonetized him. Wow, just terrible. I'm sorry that happened to you, cameras everywhere. I really am sorry that happened to you, man. That totally sucks. So make sure you guys get over there and subscribe to his channel. Here's the name of his channel here. It's Cameras Everywhere. He's got 109,000 subscribers, so we could probably get him a few more, but you know, it's nice when people come over. When I get someone who subscribes to my channel and says, hey, Cameras Everywhere, I saw your video, or Brian, or News Now Ninja, or Robert Lamb's channel, who I'm going to show you guys next. That's a real bummer. That's a real bummer. That's a real bummer. Not sure. Let me double sure. Hey, not really sure who that is. So sorry about that. Sorry about that. Come back without using my logo and you're more than welcome to participate. But now let me show you guys another channel that I like to watch that I used to watch. And I can't find my other phone. I wanted to call News Now Ninja, but I can't find my other cell phone. I put it down here somewhere. And as you know, I'm a great big dunce cap. So just wanted to make sure that let me share this. Let me share this other content creator's channel though, and so you guys can take a look at it. There, this one is. So here's the deal. Brian over there. Here's the deal. I mean, Brian. Just so you guys know, I watched Brian all through the pandemic, and there was a video of Brian actually being arrested, and I wanted to show that.
All right, serious question for you. Are you against slavery in all of its forms? And question number 2, are you a slave? Because a slave is defined as an individual who is the property of another and is forced to obey. A person whose time and labor belongs to another man without consent is the definition of slavery. So to say that you have a claim over my property is to say you have a claim over my time and labor that I used and performed to acquire. So to say that you have a claim over any of my time and labor is to say that I am your slave. Here's a bonus question for all you critical thinkers out there. What percentage of time and labor can you take from another individual against their will and without their consent and it not be slavery?
Good points there by Brian. He's got a great channel. He's really on point with the government and how the government has completely and utterly stripped away our natural rights that we're born with. And it's been such a disaster for us. It really has been. And so as long as we continue to allow the government to strip away our liberties under the guise of security, we're never, ever going to be free. It's never going to happen.
Something happened recently to my local police department. I just wanted to share it with you real quick. Apparently, somebody broke into the local police station and stole all the urinals and toilets. And do you know that to this day, every single cop insists that they have nothing to go on? Go
Sorry about that. Hopefully it did not kill the entire, didn't mean to. Knee's still a little tweaky. Knee's still a little bit tweaky. But I want to share with you guys another channel. And that's a bummer about cameras everywhere, about him being completely demonetized. Now, this individual used to have a pretty good channel going. I haven't been back to his channel in a while. This is the Robert Lamb channel. If you guys haven't seen the Robert Lamb channel, make sure you pop over there and subscribe to his channel real fast and take a look at some of the videos. And let's just jump into his channel and take a look at some of the videos. I mean, Robert Lamb has got, 2,000 subscribers, but a lot of his videos have a lot of views. So you take someone like this though, and there's his up here. Here's his cryptocurrency wallet. If you guys are inclined to donate to this gentleman, but he puts a lot of good videos together. I've seen a few of his videos. So if you guys want to pop over here and check this bad chicken out, he's a good channel to go to. Let me highlight his channel one more time so you guys can see the name of his channel. Robert Lamb Channel 8830. So if you guys want to get over there and subscribe to his channel, tell him Delete Laws sent you. And then what I want to do is I want to just go into News Now Ninja. I want to show you guys this arrest. I hadn't really planned on going over this with you guys, but I wanted to go over this because I've been wanting to cover this, and I want to, and this is a because James is a friend of mine, and so I want to show you guys exactly what happened with James and when he was arrested. I think it's on videos, actually, not on lives. He recorded it live, but I think he put the video out. Was that a month ago about? It was a little less than a month ago, wasn't it? I think that it was. Was it a live maybe? See, I can't find my other phone. I put it down here somewhere, but I don't know what I did with it. So News Now Ninja arrested. Let's try that. Let's see if that works. Arrested for taking pictures. Oh, that was 2 years ago. So that's not the right one. That's okay. Maybe it's a live one. I should be able to find it here real quick. Streamed 3 months ago, streamed three months ago, streamed a month ago. Okay, so it's not going to be there. It's going to be within the last. Here's the deal. Walk of Shame. There's Marilyn Burgess. Off duty. Okay, right here. Here's the video of News Now Ninja.
You remember me?
Okay, so let me preface this a little bit with you guys and talk about it just a little bit before I show it to you guys. So, as you guys know, News Now Ninja is a buddy of mine, and I saw him get arrested. And so I want to be on the record here that I'm on his side, that I'm on the side of James Kane. I'm on the side of news. Audit Them. What's up, Playboy? Hey, you guys, everybody. Audit Them is in the room. Everybody pop over to his channel. Make sure you subscribe to Audit Them. He is doing an amazing job right now. He's teaching people how to do FOIAs, and there's a little more going on. I'm just not going to say anything else. I'm going to keep it nice and quiet until we're ready to announce some things. But Audit Them has got a really, really good fundamental base on how to do FOIA requests and public information requests. His Facebook page, he's super active on his Facebook page, and he's super active on his YouTube page. The guy is on another level when understanding the proper verbiage to put inside of this request. We have to request, which just traps me. We have to request to get the footage that we pay for, which the reason we have video footage is to make sure we can hold the coppers accountable. So now, Audit Them, welcome. Good to see you, brother. Thanks for coming. So yeah, he's teaching transparency over there. Audit Them is a amazing force of nature. He's getting things done with what he does. So now I want to talk a little bit about News Now Ninja's audit here. Now listen, in a theoretical world, what News Now Ninja did is legal and should not be arrestable. And the judge, who I've already told him is going to rule against him, should uphold his rights in court. I think they're going to find him guilty. You guys can watch this and let me know and tell me why you think I told him that I think they're going to find him guilty and he's going to have to appeal the case. So let's check out News Now Ninja's video and give him a chance to really present his side of this in his video here.
You gonna be better this time? Don't first of all me. Get back to work, call your supervisor, and get the car out of the road. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is News Now Ninja. Today's video comes to you from Houston, Texas, where the superstar officer Kaya clearly has the wrong side of the road blocked off while the tow truck is towing off the other direction. When I noticed this, I stopped to figure out what the heck was going on. And when I got closer, I realized that it's an officer that I've had a previous encounter with. During this encounter, this officer uses his ego against me to arrest me and take me away for interfering simply for trying to shake his hand after redressing him. Let me know what you think about this video in the comments section, and I hope you enjoy. Oh, it's the officer that was a dumbass last time. You remember me? You gonna be better this time? Sir? You gonna be better this time? I'm sure you got reamed by your supervisor, didn't you? You got reamed for that shit, didn't you? You figured out who News Now Ninja was, didn't you? You gonna call for a backup? Do it.
See, clearly he's under this cop's skin with how uncomfortable the cop is looking under his shoulder, over his shoulder.
I'll go ahead and drop the link from the clip from this guy last time, right here in the top right-hand corner.
It's right there. If you guys watch this video, let me make sure you guys can know which video this is called. This is called Arrested for Trying to Shake Hands After I Redress. Hospital Visit Required. So then on this video right here, he puts the right up there in the upper right-hand corner, suggested in the info button here, he put that clip right there.
If you'd like to see it, and here's a small portion of that video just for fun. Here we go. What's your name?
So look how aggressively he's coming out. Look, what's your name? What's your name? Like, we don't want rights protectors in our country like this guy. Look, he's putting his gloves on because he wants to go hands-on with a person who has a camera.
I don't get my
Look at him jingling his weapons.
3802 states I only have to give
Putting his keys on his little thing right there. I mean,
identification if I'm under
look at the entire stance of law enforcers in our country. Look at this guy. We don't want that. Nobody wants to be treated like that.
Okay, so what am I under arrest for?
You're not under arrest.
Okay, then I'm not going to give you my name.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So why'd you just get out of your car to think you're going to intimidate me?
So
You ain't going to intimidate News Now Ninja, brother.
what are you doing here?
I'm taking video of you not doing your job.
Okay. How long are you gonna take the video?
I mean,
So you-
News Now was nice enough to answer his question. He didn't have to.
Get back to work.
So he caught the guy loafing on the job, which is typical of American coppers.
I believe it's Maya, right? What was your name? Kaya? 48041.
Look at that cop. Look. I call this out all the time when I do audits. You can tell someone's. Remember, they hid James Sheets' murder by using eye language and saying, "I'm hot. I'm hot." I'll show you guys something. Ready? Did you see it? You sure did, didn't you? Let me show it. Let me show it to you again. You can see it. I gave you two different looks there. You caught both of them. It only takes a millisecond to catch someone's intention. You can see it in their eyes. You can see it in their behavior, the way their body language is. I'm not hiding anything. You can see it. This copper right here, obviously, he's a dirty thug. You can see it that James makes him nervous, that he's insecure because there's a man with a camera standing over there. Watch him. Glance over my shoulder. Nervous twitch with the phone. I'm checking my phone.
This officer got to figure out who News Now Ninja was last
What's he scrolling through his phone for?
time. He thought he was a cocky piece of shit.
Oh, he's cocky for sure, brother.
From the road.
So just so you guys know, this is what James is upset about. News Now Ninja. Watch. He puts his car in the middle of the road right there. You see the cruiser right there? He's blocked off all traffic like coppers do for no good reason. No good reason, stopping all commerce in the city. He's stopping business. And all those cars are backed up. Houston, Texas is one of the top 5 worst traffic places in America. This copper is adding to that, and James is trying to stop it.
Look, they're running all the traffic from the road through a parking lot to go around this car. Kaya, why are you blocking traffic, bro?
This was during rush hour traffic time, and the line was almost half a mile down the road. So he has a reason to have there's a public crisis going on. And why does that copper need to block off all of traffic that way? For what? They have to reroute through the gas station parking lot. Ridiculous. Just ridiculous. Because the copper wants to have his car in the middle of the road. Now he's on the phone calling somebody.
Sir, why are you blocking the roadway? Look at all these people going through a parking lot, man. There's no reason for this.
I agree with you.
Why do you have the whole road blocked?
Because he's a copper.
Call your supervisor now, or I'm going to, because I have his personal phone number.
Amazing.
You need to do what's right, or you're going to look stupid as fuck on the internet again.
Again.
First of all, fuck you. I taught you your lesson last time. Don't first of all me. Get back to work, call your supervisor, and get your fucking car out of the road. This road is closed, you idiot.
Okay, so I'm going to take a break right here, and I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit. And this isn't anything I haven't told News Now Ninja myself. Now, he's out in traffic, so you're going to have to raise your... Oh, is Christy in here? Christy, the best ever? Cutest baby ever. So, but this is where I told News Now Ninja that he's going to get a Karen or a Kevin on the bench, and then the jury is full of Karens and Kevins. And as soon as you start to scream and curse, and we saw that from that ex-con Direct D in Arizona, as soon as you start to scream and curse and throw things on the ground or even do any kind of gestures like this, then the judge on the bench, the Kevin or Karen, and all the jurors on the bench are going to say that you disturbed the peace or you interfered. And this is where I think News Now Ninja, this isn't where I think News Now Ninja loses this case. And I've told him I think he loses. He said he thinks he wins. I'm praying that he wins. I'm on his side. News Now Ninja, you know I am, brother. I really hope you beat this case. And he was charged with a misdemeanor. Remember, Press with Rancor did much less than this. He didn't use any volume at all in his voice. Didn't even raise his voice. And they charged him with a felony of obstruction. So we're going to have to stay on that. Do me a favor. Don't Don't waste my time, brother. Appreciate you. So, but here's where I think it was lost is when you start to scream. Now, you guys hear me raise my voice to cops, but that's after I've established certain things. So, you know, it's easy to critique 2020 when you're looking backwards. How do I know how I would have done in the same situation? You know, when I'm pissed off that someone's blocking the road, I may be just as incensed. I may have behaved the same way. So I'm not hacking the man. I'm just saying when you get to court is where those Karens and Kevins come in and they take advantage that they have the power.
Yeah, and so what am I back off for, you fucking moron? Fuck you. Yeah, get back to work, you pussy. You figured this shit out last time. I'm your boss. You remember? Yeah. That's what your supervisor told you too, right? Yeah, good, good.
So this is two males who both
Why
have.
are you blocking the road? Look at what you're doing. You can block one lane and let people by, bro.
He could.
Do I have to teach you how to do your job?
You do.
You're blocking both lanes for what reason? Why are you blocking both lanes, officer? Look, you're causing a congestion of traffic. You're the problem here. That's why I'm still here holding you accountable like in the last video. I already made you famous. Now you're going to get famous again because you're blocking the road because of what? Because of one tree? You can open up one lane, officer. Open up one lane. My name is Ninja. Or you can call me Daddy. You can call me Daddy. Are you doxing? Are you doxing? Oh, look, Kaya. Look at Kaya. He wants to say my name is James Kane. You know what? Why he knows my name? Because I'm his daddy. I don't take medicine.
Wow. So they have this back and forth here, and they continue to yell at each other. And this is the part right back here. Okay. So now I want to show you what Ninja was correct about. Let me show you something. Clearly, as soon as watch after this cop removes his car, how many cars were backed up.
Thank you. Get your ass out of here. Come on through, guys. Come on through. Come on through.
Look at that.
That's all I wanted was for the traffic to be free. Look, and now it worked.
Boom.
I'm sorry if I seem like a dick. I'm really a good person. I have kids and shit. But that guy's a bad cop. I've dealt with him in the past. His supervisor even said he's a rookie. I appreciate you guys are the real heroes.
He's a rookie who's got power.
Hey, that's why I film the cops and not medical professionals.
Okay, so right here, let me pause it right here. Okay, and let me. So I think the first back and forth, now this is just one man's humble opinion. I'm terrible at court procedure. You know, I don't know court procedure. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not good at it, right? So I'm learning as I go. There's an Instagram going around right now where they use Denzel's Washington's voice on there, and it's really inspiring to me. It says, if you're not losing, then you're not trying hard enough. This is my first year suing people. So I've lost a couple hearings, but I'm going to lose until I win. So, but this point right here, in my humble opinion, this is where News Now Ninja is going to have some problems with the judge, because the cop left the scene and then went back, and you're allowed to engage with any cop who's in his official capacity. But the problem, in my opinion, was the volume at which he engaged with this cop. And the judge, in my opinion, is going to rule against him. And News Now Ninja, if I'm right, then you should definitely appeal. If you're right, then the judge should dismiss the case and charge the cop with violations of civil rights. But we'll see if that happens or not. So this is where I think it goes awry for News Now Ninja. In my personal opinion, as you guys know, though, I haven't been successful in court yet. So let's see what happens. And my court cases are still ongoing. So they're not done yet, but I haven't had a lot of success yet. So I'm just being honest, you know, call it as you see it.
Yeah. Free speech is okay. Did you have to ask him if I had permission for free speech? Is that what you did? Yeah, okay. Are you crying to him? Do you want him to enforce your feelings or law?
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know,
Bye, Bubba.
that's half the problem in our country are these cop suckers who don't understand. He's never had to face getting cheated by the blue, so he's just cop sucking.
I'm sorry. Kaya, I'll shake your hand.
Back off.
I'm shaking your hand.
Back off.
So he doesn't want to shake News Now Ninja's hand because News Now Ninja has walloped this copper. He beat him down in the last video. He beat him down in this video. This copper doesn't want to shake his hand at all. Not even, you can tell he's a beta male. Look at his face. Look at his face. He looks like a guy I'd put my elbow in the back of his head in a wrestling match and grind his face to the mat. He just looks like a beta male to me. Look at his face.
Back off. Look.
I'm trying to respectfully say goodbye.
No, just back off.
You got out of the road. That's all I wanted.
Back off on
He doesn't want to shake your hand, Ninja. You humiliated this guy.
my seat.
I'm trying to give you a shake.
I'm gonna warn you one more
You
time.
see him? You see how inconsiderate? Dude, you're a coward, bro.
He's talking to the EMTs.
Back off.
Why don't you ask the property owners to ask me to back off?
And that's all.
This is private property. Do you own it?
Just back
You want to play the game of
off.
property?
I'm gonna warn you one more time, we're gonna be detained.
Well, detain me. And you're gonna lose your claw.
So when he says, I'm going to warn you one more time, or you're going to be detained, that means put in torture cuffs, a POW style of arrest. Detainment does not mean that you're going to be detained. Detainment means you're going to be put into a POW style of arrest and the torture cuffs are going on. That's what detainment means. So every time you hear the word detainment, change it for torture. You're going into torture, where someone else has total control over every aspect of your physical, emotional, and mental well-being. And I'm not doing it. I don't agree to it. I will not be going in the torture cuffs again. That's not how it works.
Qualified immunity.
You can film any way you want, but just film over there, not here, okay?
This is private property. You don't own this property.
This is the investigation.
You do not.
right now.
Okay, and I'm not infuriating. I came to give you a handshake, and you're acting like a child.
Back off.
I'm gonna say it right here.
I'm gonna walk.
Right?
All right, so notice at this point of the video, he asked me to back up, and I moved back a good 10 to 15 feet just to record and document what's going on in the situation. But after returning back to where he was originally standing, he couldn't help but try to push me further back so I couldn't document what was going on. At this point, his ego takes over, and he can't help himself but to go hands-on, causing physical injuries to my arms, and even after I asked them for help, they did not give me any. Let me know what you think about this video in the comments section, and let's keep going.
Private property, bitch. Private property.
Okay, right there. So let me stop it right here. So this is where I think the Kevin Judge or Karen Judge is going to hammer News Now Ninja. That's what I think is going to happen. He has every right to say what he was saying. That doesn't mean that a Kevin or Karen Judge is going to uphold our constitutional rights. That means that it's probably going to have to go on appeal, because right here, when he's screaming right here, that at that point, it's I think that's where he's going to have problems with the judge. Not because he's not right. You have a right to interrupt cops. It's your God-given right. But that doesn't mean that the Kevin or Karen won't hold against him, which is what I'm afraid of for him. And I don't want to see that happen to him because he's a good dude.
Physical injuries to my arms, and even after I asked them for help, they did not give me any. Let me know what you think about this video in the comments section, and let's keep going.
Private property, bitch. Private property.
Okay, so right there. So just so you guys know,
Private property.
boom, move your feet. Move your feet. He's coming at you. Move your feet. Move your feet. Don't watch him walk up to you and put his hands on you, because if he puts his hands on me, then I'm going to start doing what I do because it's natural for me. Don't let him put his hands on you. Circle, circle, circle. Just like when you're in the cage or on a wrestling mat, you circle. You don't let this man get his hands on you, because if he doesn't initially get his hands on you quickly, his logic may set in and he may stop his process. I've seen it happen hundreds and hundreds of times because I've been watching videos for years on this stuff. So don't let him get his hands on you right here. You got to shuffle away, push away. You got to slowly slide away. You got to get away from this guy, because if he gets his hands on you, then it's a wrestling match. And then as soon as it starts to be a wrestling match, then you're resisting arrest. Because as soon as someone grabs me from the 25 plus years I put into combat sports, as soon as you touch me, I just take your hand off. You put your hand here, I take your hand off. I take your hand off. I do it quick like that. So you just can't help it. You know, it's like, it's so frustrating. Is that the real Chuck Bronson, you guys? If that's the real Chuck Bronson. So, and then, you know, I would have liked to see a little more. I'd like to see the whole thing here, but.
And let's keep going.
Private property, bitch. Private property.
Let me know what you think about this video in the comment section, and let's keep going.
Private property, bitch. Private property.
You know, he kind of sounded like, he kind of sounded like the guy on Breaking Bad. Private property, bitch. He kind of sounded like that guy, like the actor on Breaking Bad. It was so good. So just so you guys know, my opinion is that News Now Ninja didn't violate the law in any way, shape, or form. I do feel like the Karens and the Kevins of the court system are 100% going to hold against him. I think they're going to hold against him. I do. And I'm really sorry because News Now Ninja is a... Oh, wow. I'm sorry. I can't keep up with the comments. I cannot keep up with all the comments. I'm sorry. So good to see everybody. Thank you guys for coming by. I want to show you guys one more audit. Oh, I think I was going to show. Okay. So this was yesterday's, and I want to show you guys something here because there's a very important moment that I want to highlight for auditors and people who do auditing. And I want to highlight this moment here because this is super important that you guys understand it. If you don't understand this moment right here, then if you try to audit, what will happen to you is you'll end up in the torture cuffs. And as soon as you end up in the torture cuffs, you really lose composure because pain, the pain in your brain will cloud your judgment and your ability to think clearly because the torture cuffs are put on so tightly that you begin to lose your, thank you, Dan, you begin to lose your mental composure because you're being put in pain. It's very, very real. So there's a very important moment here, and I want to show you guys this because this is just like the Arizona audit that we watched a few moments ago. So I want to show this to you guys.
You're filming and you're not being very respectful. Get me off of your camera.
Well, you're starting to kind of melt down. I mean,
Because you're not being respectful. Even your terminology when you're saying what you just said, secret, sir. Something happened
Well,
to my
your own
13-year-old daughter.
personal.
Take your camera and go outside for about 10 minutes and show her some privacy. Then come back in here and continue everything you're doing. Because everything you're doing, you have the right to do, but my daughter deserves rights too.
Let's not yell at each other.
And please show my daughter some respect and take your camera outside before I go to jail for breaking your camera.
So she didn't want me to show her daughter respect. She wanted to control my actions and my movements and my motion and control my rights. And I said the answer is no. You break my camera?
Excuse me, you're allowing this.
Whoa, whoa.
You're allowing
I'm willing to walk. I'm willing to walk.
You're allowing it.
Whoa, did you guys anticipate this? I did not. I'm willing to walk away.
But you're not though, because you're still standing there using stupid words like secrets when it involves a 13-year-old child.
Okay. Then why did you call me over initially to meet your daughter? Why'd you call me over right here? Like literally call me over to meet your daughter and to interact with her. That's the most important thing right there. That matters the most. So this is the records. Oh, you do? Did you hear what she just said? I want to be in your video, sir. And invites me to film her daughter in her video. So this is the records. Oh, you do? You want to be in the video? Okay, cool, cool. You're now in the video. I want to be in your video, she said. There you go. You're proud to be an American too? Me too, man. Okay. I'm all the way about it. I love this country. Just to stress test our rights and make sure that every different public building respects your First Amendment to be press wherever you go. Yeah. So now right there, now she references her daughter and says, I'm teaching her about her rights too. So she invited me over, asked me to put her on film. and then said, teach my daughter her rights. This interaction right here lasts.
Oh, yeah? So it's like, if you don't use your rights, you don't have your rights. So.
Can you tell her?
So now she invites me to engage with her daughter.
Oh, yeah.
Take a moment and share.
Can you take a moment and engage with my daughter? She wants me to engage with her.
Oh, yeah. So,
Okay, I'm her parent, so you can.
oh, yeah.
Take a moment and share.
Oh, yeah. So.
Okay, so right there, you guys saw it, plain as day. She asked me to engage with her daughter and have a conversation with her daughter.
Whoa, did you guys anticipate this? I did not. I'm willing to walk away.
But you're not though, because you're still standing there using stupid words like secrets when it involves a 13-year-old child.
Okay.
Get the fucking camera out of my fucking face now!
Wow.
Now!
Sure.
She's 13.
Oh, okay. I'm over here.
Now! Do you know how
I'm over here. I'm running from
Do
you,
you know
lady.
how children?
Ah! I'm scared right
You're not
now.
helping society, dude.
I'm scared right now. I'm getting away
Get the
from
fuck
you.
out of here with your fucking camera. She's 13.
Whoa, it was a,
Now!
whoa, it was a switch, wasn't it? That was a switch. Went from like know your rights to.
So I want to point out here, because I've read a few of the comments. You can clearly see in this video that's time-stamped 1 hour and 24 minutes or so in this video, where I show how she invited me over, and then 13 minutes later, 14 minutes later, she decided that I was terrible and I was infringing on her daughter's rights after she called me over there and said, please, I'm her parent. You have my permission. She said it. I mean, you heard her say it. It's just really nutty.
I'm willing to go over here. I'm willing to stay away from you.
You have his camera too. You are ass.
Okay.
You have no respect for children. You have no respect for women.
Isn't that the same? Isn't that the same discrediting talk that you have no respect for children, you have no respect for women, we're doing it for the kids? Easy way to try to discredit an alpha male is say that they don't respect women or they don't respect the privacy of children. And they've been trying to do it to me for how long? For months and months and months. One of the people who I went to go help in Missouri even went as far as to try to say that I was some sort of pedophile or I had some sort of child attraction or something like that, just to try to paint me ugly. Because the truth is that this movement, overturning Terry, getting rid of torture cuffs, getting cameras in every courtroom in America, is the most important movement of our lifetimes. Mr. Waldo Baldo's in the room. So same kind of talk. As soon as someone wants to discredit you, you don't respect women or the privacy of children, or you're ruining the children. You know, last I checked, most of you parents drop off an iPad in front of your kid and then they just sit there and play on it. I was at a wrestling tournament yesterday, and the kid in front of me was looking at what would be risque material. He must have been 10. And his mom looked over and he tilted the iPad like this and said, "What's up, Mom?" And I could see on the iPad stuff that was for, adults to consume. So there it is, though, the generic, you don't respect women and you're against children. You're trying to hurt the children of America. It's just a way to paint you ugly. And they try it every time. It just, with intelligent people, they can see what you're doing.
You're trash. You're speaking about rights, but you're not allowing a 13-year-old to have
Walk outside.
Trash.
Let's go.
Can I get your name and badge number, sir?
Peacock 2816. Walk outside.
I'm doing business in here.
Okay, so this is the moment that the whole reason I even came to this video right now was for this moment right here. If anybody has ever been auditing or gone out and filmed cops, they're going to come at you with this energy that is, I'm in charge, do what I say, do it now, I'm in charge, do it now, do it now, do it now, do it now. That's why they get mad if you wave around your arms, because that's their tactic that they teach. Start, physically with your body telling them to get out of there, get out of there. And I want you guys to notice my exact response and the level of my response when he starts to act like a tyrant.
You're speaking about rights, but you're not allowing a 13-year-old to have
Walk outside.
Trash.
Let's go. Come on.
Can I get your name and badge number, sir?
Peacock 2816. Walk outside.
I'm doing business in here, actually.
Okay, well, we're gonna talk about it outside.
Well, I'm actually inside of a public building right now.
You are,
and
but I'm asking you.
I'm the press. I'm a constitutional law scholar, so I have a
That's
right
awesome.
to do this. She can melt
I'm
down.
not saying you don't have
you
the
need
right.
you need to keep the peace.
Walk outside.
De-escalate.
Walk outside, please.
De-escalate.
Walk outside, please.
You guys, just so you know,
Come on.
there's like,
That's fine. That's fine.
listen, let me explain something to you. No. Let me explain. So because they came at me so hot and heavy, and first there was one in my face, come outside, come out. And what did I do? I said, I'm sorry, sir. I'm conducting business in here. I went the opposite of him because he wants me to join his emotional state so they can do what they did to News Now Ninja and arrest him. It doesn't matter if News Now Ninja was innocent, which he is, because then you have to face a Karen or a Kevin as a judge or magistrate, and they're going to cheat you. You saw that in my Arizona court case. The copper presented no evidence, but I was guilty of whatever charges he said because the copper said so. And that's what could have happened to me here. But instead, when he came at me, I whispered back to him. And then when another one came at me and he had the same energy, I actually turned and walked away from them, set down my water bottle to take my time, to slow it down a little further. I didn't need to set my water bottle down. I stepped away from the energy. This was such an important sequence. And people will say, someone said to me yesterday, someone in this room, I'm not going to say their name, but they called me and they said, Chille, when you explained to them you were a constitutional law scholar, that's what stopped them from attacking you because they came in attack mode. This is a critical moment right here.
Walk outside. Let's go. Come on.
Can I get your name and badge number, sir?
Peacock 2816. Walk outside.
I'm doing business in here, actually.
Okay, well, we're gonna talk about it outside.
Well, I'm actually inside of a public building right now.
You are,
and
but I'm asking you.
I'm the press. I'm a constitutional law scholar, so I have a
That's
right
awesome.
to do this. She can melt
I'm
down.
not saying you don't.
That's awesome, he screams.
I have
You
the
need,
right.
to, you need to keep the peace.
Walk outside.
De-escalate.
Walk outside, please.
De-escalate.
Walk outside, please.
You guys, just so you know,
Come on.
there's like, you look at the energy this guy comes in with. Look at the level of energy that watch him. Ready? Look.
You guys, just so you know,
Come on.
there's like,
Listen, let me explain something to you. Now, I'm going to step away from these two guys.
So you guys understand.
I'm going to step away clearly from these guys, turn my back on them, showing them that I'm not afraid of them.
You guys understand something. What I do for a living is I stress test our rights. So that means I'm a constitutional law scholar. And
Another cop came up and I informed the fat cop that I'm a constitutional law scholar so that he understands he's dealing with someone that understands the law.
I go to public buildings and I film. Now, I have a right to do it. Your job.
Do you hear the level of tone of my voice? Do you hear the level?
To public buildings and I film. Now, I have a right to do it. Your job, sir, is not to tell me to go outside. Your job is to correct her and say, he has a, I'm not disturbing the peace. I've raised my voice. Sure. Name and badge number? Name and badge number, sir?
You see how I dismissed him?
No.
Here's the deal.
I can't pause the camera. Right, but I'll never get access to that camera footage. You guys beat me up or hurt me or kill me. I mean, you know I won't.
So here's the thing.
Right.
Here's the deal.
If you're disturbing her and causing a disturbance in here, then we have the right to have you removed.
Well, so let me help you out. Let me give you a little bit of education. So when I came in here, that woman actually called me over to be on camera. It's on video.
Okay.
So that means
Well,
that
we
it
don't know
was
that.
consent. Right. but
All we hear is you guys
I'm
yelling back and
educated.
forth.
No, you didn't hear me yell.
Well, I hear you yelling back.
I haven't raised my voice because I know my rights inside and out. And what I do is, if you violate my rights, and I don't want to do it. I'm really busy. I know.
That ain't my first rodeo.
But, right,
okay?
but the thing is your name goes on the civil rights lawsuit, and it takes me so much time. I'm so bogged down in lawsuits. I'm so bogged down. I'm literally begging you, please don't make me sue you. Just respect my rights. Get the woman to calm down. I have a First Amendment right to be pressed in this public building, and I have not disturbed the peace. So I need you to uphold my rights, sir. That's what I need. Please don't walk behind me. I don't want a bunch of cops surrounding me here. No.
Did you hear what he said? He said, then get out of the police station. That's what he said. the reason I showed you guys this is I want you guys to see the de-escalation tactics that I use, and you know, whispering when they come up and the cops come up aggressively, you know, you can just whisper to them. And by the way, I am so bogged down in lawsuits, and I got a couple more lawsuits starting this week. So I just don't want to sue any more people. I'm just so bogged down in suing people, and I'm finally going to sue a couple of actors who are supposed to be good guys. I'm going to finally sue them this week. So finally, I get to go after these couple losers, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to it. I've been working on this for a couple of weeks with another friend. So I can't stand people who just make up lies, and then they try to make those lies seem like they're real. So if you boys can't prove your lies, well, then you're gonna have to pay up. Can't wait. So let me, and the end of this, but I think you guys have already seen it. I want to show you guys another one, another auditor that I like to watch too. Boom, 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 boom. Give me 1 second. Let me pull this video up so you guys can take a look at this. Boom, 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 boom.
Hey, listen, I don't know if my...
So this is the civil rights lawyer. I really like this guy's channel a lot. Oh, let me change the stream over so you guys can see it. Let me present this. This is out of this world. This is just out of this world crazy. It really, really is. It really is crazy. And I want you guys to see it. I'll close this one. I'll close that one right there. Close that one. I covered that one. Driver saved by weird cops dash camera. So watch this. This is something insane. You guys are really going to be blown away when you see this video. This is like something out of a film. It's like something out of a movie. Sorry about that. I got so many dang tabs open.
Hey, listen, I don't know if my partner's done this or not, but I'm going to do it, okay? You do have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law to understand your rights. Traffic stop's a legal detainment. The reason I did that is I got a couple questions that may or may not pertain to your guilt or innocence, right? So I always advise before I ask those types of questions. That goes to the Fifth Amendment, right? So anytime you're not comfortable with one of my questions, you can say pass. Are you familiar with the Fifth Amendment? Have you ever been arrested for anything? Never? Okay. I got you. Any marijuana in the vehicle?
Meth?
Heroin? No. Fentanyl? Prescription pills not prescribed? No. Cocaine? Crack cocaine? No, I don't do drugs. I don't have any kind of illegal substance.
So this copper starts by asking him, you ever been arrested? He says no. And he says, I have no criminal record. I'm completely clean. And then he asks him a whole laundry list of drugs that he could have in his car. Meth, cocaine.
Committing a civil rights violation. This is an extremely important issue. It's already super easy for police officers to stop and detain an innocent person just by following them around long enough and looking for one of the hundreds of available traffic law violations, or even just
because we've created so many ridiculously stupid laws in our country. And the entire purpose is to fine you, fee you, take your money. And the best way they can do it is by arresting you and impounding your vehicle. The civil rights lawyer is so spot on.
Footage, we see an unlawful stop based completely on a lie, documented by the officer's own dash cam footage. And it makes no difference, legally speaking, whether the lie was malicious or...
Why do you think you can't get the dash cam footage and the body cam footage, which it shouldn't be body cam, it should be eye cameras?
Or done with good intentions. This is where most of us will encounter police officers. For police officers, from account of this just left from work. It was around 5 p.m. In his red Mustang, while sitting at a traffic light, Mario properly signaled a left-hand turn and then proceeded to turn left. Two police officers with the Alexandria Police Department, Jim Lewis and Samuel Terrell, were behind him. The officers had no reason to suspect that Mario had committed any crime, including a traffic violation. His tags.
Oh, yes, they did. He's black. And if you don't know, now you know.
Were current, the vehicle was in proper working order, and it didn't appear to give any rise for a justification for a traffic stop. But the Constitution, it's just a piece of paper. It does not stop a police officer who's willing to lie. Despite no apparent reason to do so, the officers initiated a traffic stop of the vehicle. They would thereafter claim that they stopped the vehicle for failure to signal.
Ridiculous.
Can you be honest with me? Why am I being stopped? Failure to signal. It's pure, straight, honest answer. You failed to signal, so we stopped you.
However, the
pure and honest answer, he said.
Dash cam footage from the police cruiser shows that to be false. Mario did signal. Body cam footage shows that the officer told Mario, "We're just talking to people after we stop them."
And we're just talking to people after we stop them.
During the stop.
But look how he's being treated. Look how he's being treated. Look, he's got they pulled him out of the car. He has to stay in front of the car, put his arms here. These two coppers have taken dominion over this man's motion. They've taken dominion over his body. He is not allowed to move and do what he wants to do. The coppers have chosen that they have full dominion over this man. And you may enjoy that, but I don't, and I don't put up with it. I tell them, I'm not doing what you tell me to do. I'm not a criminal. I'm no threat to you. I'm no danger to society. You will not put your hands on me. I will not do what you tell me to do.
And we're just talking to people after we stop them.
During the stop, Mario complied with everything that he was asked to do. He provided his identifying information. He was polite and cooperative. Despite not having any reason to believe that Mario was armed, dangerous, or suspected of having committed any crime, Mario was frisked by the officers. They also wanted to search his vehicle. Wisely, Mario declined to give consent. During the stop, Officer Lewis asked Mario if he could get his firearm out of his vehicle. Mario answered, "No, I don't want anybody searching my vehicle."
Hey, can I have your permission to retrieve that firearm out of your gun?
I mean, look at this. I mean, just take a look at it.
Vehicle.
Hold on. Just hold on. Just really take, and remember, you guys, tomorrow we have Deborah Rogers on. I'll set the live stream for tomorrow night. We have Deborah Rogers on tomorrow, everybody. But I want to show you guys something. I'm going to slow down the film. So you guys can really see how this man is being treated. Look at how they're treating him. I don't want to be treated like this because they said I didn't turn on a blinker. Do you? I'm going to turn the volume down on this because when you go slow motion, it's really wicked sounding. But watch. So look, they have all his belongings up on there. And now watch what this. Look. I don't want that. I don't want to be treated that way. Why in the world have we allowed rights protectors to become law enforcers over us? Look, he doesn't even know what's going on. The guy's up onto, he felt him up one side, he felt him up another side. Now here's the view from there's some guy feeling up your legs and ass. Why in the world are we allowing this in our country? Like, what in the world are we looking at here? I mean, look, the guy's feeling him up one side and down the other side. Explain to me what he's fixing or solving or what is going well for society by feeling this man up and trying to find a reason to arrest him. The truth is, these filthy coppers make money by arresting you. These filthy coppers, using criminal asset forfeiture or civil asset forfeiture, if they can find something illegal on you, they can steal your car. They can take the money out of your pocket. They can take your dog. They can take anything in your vehicle and seize it under criminal asset forfeiture or criminal asset forfeiture. That's what these pirates are trying to do to this man. That's what they're doing. And it just has me, why does these coppers get to feel this guy up like this? What are they solving with it? There's no one in the back seat kidnapped. They're the kidnappers. They're the evil. They're the bad guys. Those people are bad people. And I'm sorry if you don't like it or you can't take it. The cops in our country are bad, period. You don't like it? I don't care. It's the truth.
Warnings to Mario, and then proceeded to talk constitutional law. He proceeded to question Mario. Despite having no specific information particular to Mario, the officer began to ask him question after question with some very demeaning insinuations.
Hey, listen, I don't know if my partner's done this or not, but I'm going to do it, okay? You do have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in court. You understand your rights? Traffic stop's a legal detainment. The reason I did that is I got a couple questions that may or may not pertain to your guilt or innocence, right? So I always advise before I ask those types of questions. Now it goes to the Fifth Amendment.
It goes to the Fifth Amendment of, so what he's talking about, the Fifth Amendment is called due process. He would not get that far in the conversation with me. I would tell, he wouldn't even get that far with me. It wouldn't even get that far before I told him exactly what the law was.
Amendment, right? So anytime you're not comfortable with one of my questions, you can say pass.
Pass.
Are you familiar with the Fifth Amendment? Have you ever been arrested for anything? Never?
Pass. I'll answer no questions. Here's my trifold. Here's the Fifth Amendment. I will not be answering any questions.
I got you. Any marijuana in the vehicle?
Meth.
Heroin. Fentanyl. Prescription pills not prescribed to you.
Oh my God.
Cocaine. Crack cocaine.
I don't use drugs. I don't have any kind of illegal substances.
At one point, Mario said that he would feel a lot safer if his passenger could use her phone to record what was happening. Officer Lewis then said, yeah, I'm recording, pointing to his body cam. The officer refused to allow them to record, however.
I mean, I feel a lot safer if she had her phone, she'd be able to record while you check me.
Officer Lewis continued to interrogate Mario. He was on a fishing expedition.
Do you mind emptying out your pockets for me on the hood of my car?
Do I mind? Do I mind? Hell yeah, I mind. Yes, I mind.
It's a question.
You tell him no, I'm not interested. So once he complies with one, they're just going to now route the guy.
Nothing else? You mind if I check? Hey, you grab my phone real quick? Do you mind if I check? Do you have something on you you're not supposed to have?
I don't have anything on me.
Just like following you in a traffic stop for long enough, eventually the government will find something, anything to jam you up.
Do you live here?
This is where I'm trying to create my residency.
So, where do you live?
Don't talk to these cops. Don't talk to these cops. Don't speak. So they ordered him out of the car, and I'm going to finish this, but I'm going to come back to the reason why the cops can order you out of the car. And I'm going to show you something that you have to know. You absolutely have to know this.
Where do you live? I got you.
I'm still trying to get, because in order to me to change my address and all that, I need to get proof of residency.
Yeah.
So I've been having to swap over a lot of my bank statements and all that.
So if you move from out of right? Yeah, 30 days.
Then Officer Lewis and Terrell are filmed inside the police car discussing how best to jam up Mario and Gracie. That's when they get the absolutely devastating news from dispatch that Mario and Gracie are law-abiding citizens with no outstanding warrants.
Did you call them up yet? Huh?
Say what?
Did you call that up yet? I would say that there's more to this than meets the eye. Check that. Check this.
Oh, God.
Say no. Fail to update his driver's license. Oh, here comes 32. Oh,
Look how disappointed they are that they don't have a warrant and they don't get to arrest somebody. Failure to use a signal, which we just saw, he used his blinker. And then he creates some other law that he broke. It's just, I mean, you wonder why Microsoft Teams just wrote, these cops generate citizen hate. And he says something else that I don't agree with, but he's welcome to have his perspective. I preach nonviolence, so I'm not about getting violence. But they're so bummed out they don't get to arrest this guy and ruin his life. They're so disappointed. It's such a hard curve for them to accept.
I was like, oh, here comes 32. Oh,
Check it out.
When you see this, remember that police officers will manipulate you to your face. But this is how they talk with you, with their colleagues, when you're out of their presence. They're looking for some way, any way, to ruin you. In the end, due to the fishing expedition, the officers ended up charging Mario with 3 violations: failure to signal and 2 hyper-technical violations pertaining to residency and vehicle registration. Fortunately, all 3 charges were dismissed. Assuming that someone on a bench somewhere was looking at this footage and measuring it against the Constitution, those charges had to be dismissed. Why? Because the initial stop was illegal. Therefore, everything that happened afterwards is fruit of the poisonous tree. The failure to signal was easily disproved just by the video footage itself, but the 2 hyper-technical residency violations would also have to be thrown out because they were only discovered as a result of the officer's illegal behavior. Police officers must have reasonable suspicion that the driver committed a crime or traffic violation in order to justify a traffic stop detainment. In order to have a valid reasonable suspicion here, the officers must have had some belief, particular to Mario, based on the totality of the circumstances, that Mario committed some violation. Just a hunch by Officer Fifth Amendment here is not enough. His instincts are...
I mean, look at this guy acting like his friend with his hand on his face and acting like he's the guy's buddy when he profiled him for being dark and then was hoping he could arrest him. What a piece of garbage this person is. See, this is someone's son. This is someone's dad. And the people who come in my comment section are this guy's parents or his son or his daughter. Your dad or your son is a piece of trash. This is a trashy human being. This piece of trash, pray for his soul, because according to my calculations, he's going to burn in hell for eternity.
Are either way, way off, or he racially profiled Mario. Or maybe he just doesn't like Mustangs. Either way, either option violates the Fourth Amendment. Even if there was a failure to signal here, what other problems would we have? As I explained in a previous video about traffic stops, the Fourth Amendment prohibits police officers from prolonging a traffic stop beyond the time necessary to investigate and write a ticket for a traffic violation, unless the officers have some reasonable suspicion that the stopped vehicle's occupants are engaged.
So let me kind of break down what the civil rights lawyer is saying. So when they pulled him over and claimed that they pulled him over for a blinker, this is going to attach to the 1961 case of Mapp versus Ohio, which the civil rights lawyer mentioned is called fruit of the poisonous tree. So that means that because the coppers, the bad coppers, who I'm pretty sure are going to go to hell for wanting to put someone in a dungeon, you're an evil person. But the coppers, when they claim they pulled him over for a seatbelt violation, and that ended up being false, anything they discovered afterwards, according to the 1961 case of Mapp versus Ohio, is called fruit of the poisonous tree. The fruit that you bared from the stop, finding out his residency wasn't 100% up to date or whatever, then that is fruit of the poisonous tree. The tree was poisoned because you had no probable cause to pull him over. You have to have probable cause to engage with a citizen. You can Terry stop someone with reasonable articulable suspicion, but then you have to articulate what that crime is. You can't pull someone over and say, oh, you didn't use your blinker, when we can see that you're lying. Were these cops fired? Were these cops put on suspension? Was anything done to these cops who literally claimed a lie as the probable cause, and then the judge saw that there was no probable cause, so any other charges after they got the fruit of the poisonous tree, which is charges after the initial probable cause stop, weren't valid? And so the judge threw it all out. Here's the $1 million question. What happened to these coppers? What happened to the coppers? I'm going to guess absolutely nothing happened to these filthy cops. That's what I'm going to guess. Nice to see you, Crafted Chaos. Nice to see you, bud. Good to see you. Nice to see you. Good to see everybody. Shock Professor, what's going on? What is going on? So I guess that my screen got knocked off. So let me just re-add that. Let me just re-add that screen real quick. I see you, bud. 1 second. 1 second, please.
Or engaging in some other crime. Officers may detain the driver for only the time necessary to complete the tasks associated with the reason for the stop. So once the traffic-related basis for the stop ends, or reasonably should have ended, the officer must justify any further seizure on a reasonable suspicion that the driver is committing those other crimes, such as drug possession or whatever. And as we saw in the footage here, this wasn't just a regular traffic stop. Officer Fifth Amendment here chose to take Mario out of his car for an extended period of time and question him about criminal allegations completely unrelated to the supposed reason for the stop, failure to...
Okay, so this is what I want to talk with you guys about, and this is going to wrap it up in the next 20 minutes or so here. I want to show you guys something. I covered this yesterday when Audit the Audit made a video saying that you have to get out of the car when the cops order you out of the car. An extension of Terry versus Ohio, 1968, is Pennsylvania versus Mims. I believe it's 1977. Let me show you, though, when the cop orders you out of the car, what your response should be. Do not listen to people who make money from clicks and views and comments like Audit the Audit over on his channel. Audit the Audit, the way he presents is matter of fact, here's the law, this is it. And so he's got a great big conglomerate of bootlickers over there. And that's fine. But there are people who are actual constitutional law scholars who will show you that Audit the Audit, sir, please correct your incorrect data and share it properly with the people, Audit the Audit. So let me show you the exact actual law of when a cop says, you have to get out of the car because I ordered you out of the car. That is not the law. That is not the law. The only reason that you have to get out of the car, there it is, share right there. There it is. Can you see it? It says, once he had reasonably concluded that the person who he had legitimately stopped might be armed and presently dangerous. That does not say you have to get out of the car just upon a copper demanding you get out of the car. If you're wearing a pair of shorts and a tank top and there's not stuff piled all up in your car where there could be a weapon hidden underneath a pile of clothing, or if it's clean in your car and I'm wearing jeans and a t-shirt, I will pull my shirt up and say, where's the weapon that you're ordering me out of the car? You have to believe that I'm armed and presently dangerous for me to get out of the car. And since I pulled my shirt up and showed you that there's no weapon, and you can clearly see in my car that there's no weapon, you're giving me an unlawful order and I'm not getting out of the car. I am not getting out of the car. The Pennsylvania versus Mims holding has a very explicit holding. It is very, very detailed. It says that you have to believe that once he has a prudent man has reasonably concluded that the person he legitimately stopped, which this man was not legitimately stopped, might be armed and presently dangerous to the facts available to the officer at the moment of the seizure or the search, warrant a man of reasonable caution that the action was appropriate. So in other words, you can see it here. If you can prove on camera, because as you know, when that copper pulls you over, you got your camera running. When that copper pulls me over, hand goes here on my passenger seat. Here's my trifold and my license, registration, and proof of insurance. Both of my hands are up in the air. From the moment the stop is initiated, I have taught this on several videos. The first thing that happens, camera goes up here, I'm recording. I like mine horizontal, record how you want to record. Next thing that happens, my trifold that pleads the fifth and has my ID and my registration, my insurance goes on it. When he says step out of the car, I say to the copper, Pennsylvania versus Mims is the holding that allows you to order me out of the car. You better be able to articulate how you believed I'm armed and presently dangerous. These coppers been ordering us out of the car because they have the power to do so, but no one has broken it down for you so completely. Here's the actual, hey, audit the audit. Why don't you take a look at this, bud? Why don't you tell your people this, audit the audit? I'm just wondering. I really, it's hard to palate his content because it's so cop-sucky, but he's actually showing us where to look. He's showing us that the law, it does not say that cops can order you out of the car based on officer safety. He says cops can, the law actually says that the cops can order you out of the car if they believe that you are armed and currently dangerous. Might be armed and presently dangerous right there. So if the copper pulls you over and says, I need you to step out of the car, you then tell him, officer, I understand Pennsylvania versus Mims extraordinarily well. I read it with delete laws on Justia right here. Here's the case. Here's the syllabus of the case right here that you can read. Or if you go down into the nitty-gritty detail, audit the audit and take a look, bud. It actually says right down here that I have to be considered armed and presently dangerous. And of course, this case, unlike Terry versus Ohio, the only way that Pennsylvania versus Mims works is because of Terry versus Ohio, or it would be unconstitutional because Terry versus Ohio is unconstitutional. It's a racist law based on giving government absolute control over all of us. And by the way, in Pennsylvania versus Mims, when I read this the other day, it was apparently the cops' practice to order all drivers out of their vehicle as a matter of course whenever they had been stopped for a traffic violation. So this filthy pig in Pennsylvania versus Mims, he had been ordering people out of his car the whole time, just getting away with it. And then as soon as this pigger who took Pennsylvania versus Mims upon himself, then the Supreme Court said, we give the right to all cops to do it. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. The state argues the practice was adopted as precautionary to afford a degree of protection for the officer. That's crap. My rights are not dependent on officer safety. Most of those thugs are going to burn in hell. And I'm not sorry. You're trash. You joined a pig organization. We think it's too plain for an argument that the state proffered justification. It is both legitimately and weighty. It would be unreasonable to require the police officers to take unnecessary risks in the performance of their duties. Terry versus Ohio. Now you know why I'm always talking about Terry versus Ohio. It's unreasonable for someone who signed up to be a hero that says, thank me for my service, but they can't take any risk. So that means that if they take no risk, then the risk goes on you. And you will enter a POW style of arrest. You will be pulled over and you will be jerked out of your car. But unless you know your rights, because in the holding, it actually says reasonably concluded that the person who was legitimately stopped. So that guy knew he wasn't legitimately stopped. He could say, no, it wasn't a legitimate stop. So if you're pulled over illegitimately, then you can say every single bit of orders you're giving me are unlawful because you had no legitimate stop. My dash cam caught it all. See you in court, copper. The person that he pulled over might be armed and presently dangerous. That is not a blanket get out of the car for officer safety. That's not what that says. That is not what that says. So now you know when the cop orders you out, look around your car, take a look around your car. Is there any way this copper could legally say that he could be scared of me? So what I've said to cops before I was in front of the camera when they pulled me over, because I don't just get out of the car blindly. I said, no, it's my right to sit in this car. So you have to believe that I'm armed and dangerous. You guys saw that in my Tempe stop where he tried to tell me that we're talking about getting out of the car. You have to believe I'm armed and dangerous. I didn't actually realize until I broke this down because of Audit the Audit. Thank you so much for showing me where to look, Audit the Audit. What it says is that you're armed and presently dangerous. Don't get out of the car. If you can look around your car and your camera and you can say, officer, actually, I know Pennsylvania versus Mims very well. It says that a prudent man has to believe that I'm armed and presently dangerous. My camera right here is picking all this up. I'm going to show this to the judge. I don't see anything here that makes me armed and presently dangerous. I'm recording this. So you're going to have to prove to the judge that you had a lawful reason to order me out of the car, and I'm recording this. That's what you have to do. Or they're going to, and once you get out of the car, you saw what happened. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. What happened the moment this guy was ordered out of the car? Look what happens to him. Just take a look. I'm going to go back in time here a little bit. Look what happens to this man when he's ordered out of the car. As soon as he has to get out of the car, he is treated like he is a POW. He's treated like he's a prisoner of war. That he has to empty his pockets and put all the stuff up on the. It's just incredible to me.
Officer Lewis continued to interrogate. Fishing expedition.
Do you mind emptying out your pockets for me on the hood of my car?
Do you mind emptying out your pockets for me on the hood of the car? Thank you for the super chat, Gloria. Thank you, guys. Butch the original. What's up, Playboy? What are they saying over there? Don't want to get off topic, but here in Ironton, they're misinforming. I don't know why that's not. Okay, why they are misinforming us about you. Oh, listen, Ironton is corrupt from top to bottom. Okay, so I'm going to finish this, and then I'm going to come back to you, Butch. I'm going to stay a couple seconds longer. I'm going to show you something, Butch. I'm going to show you something. Butch, I'm glad you're here because you reminded me I have one more video to show. But watch what happens once you get out of the car. Oh, I just asked a question if you get out of the car. Now remember, this filthy pig right here, he's hoping he can arrest this man for something. He's praying. He's disappointed when he can't.
Nothing else? You mind if I check?
Now that's it. You see that? Once you get out of the car, and that's the whole reason I showed this, once you get out of the car, it's, well, can I just search your pockets? Well, can I just pat you down? Well, do you mind if we look in the trunk? Well, can we look in the back seat? Well, do you mind if you just put your hands behind your back for my safety? I mind about all of it. I don't trust you. I don't like you. You're a thug, jackboot, loser. So now let me show you guys something. Butch, the original, was just saying that in Ironton, they're saying bad things about me. Like I raped a high school girl, like I beat Kent Freeman in his house, tasered him, arrested him for no reason, like I've done all the corruption. So let's just take a look at what's going on in Ironton. Let's just take a look. Let's just take a look. Let's just see exactly what's going on in Ironton. I'm going to show this one.
How we doing, bud? Not too bad. Can I have 2 for me, please? Yes, sir. Oh, shit. How you doing? Pull me over. Yeah, pull right behind you. Okay. That's your driver's license? Yes, sir. Insurance registration, please.
That's Sam Cramblett, the mayor of Ironton, Ohio, who was, his DUI charges were dropped.
Okay.
I mean, listen to the music this guy listens to.
13-6-4-6. Yeah, 2300 block of South 3rd, stand by. I can't.
Look at him reaching over. Look at him reaching. You can't see what he's grabbing or what he's grabbing at. Do you see the cop freaking out on him? Nope, you don't. I can't see anything behind that 300-pound dude. Can you?
I can't. Is this your vehicle? I got you. All right. Well, the reason I got you stopped.
Why isn't the light in his face? I mean, who's not familiar with this? The cops put the lights right in your face. How come the light's not right in his face? Why is it off to the right and just the corner of it's on his neck? I mean, I'm asking. It's a fair question. They treat all of us like we're scum killers, but not this guy. I wonder why. He's the mayor of Ironton.
He stops for 2 reasons. One, when he was coming down the road there, he didn't even stop at the stop sign at that four-way. Which one? That's South 4th. Where? That's it? Yeah. I stopped.
He's not even speaking in clear words. The guy's wasted. He's wasted all the time, by the way. He's drunk all the time. It's regular to find Sam Cramblett drunk somewhere.
That's it? Yeah.
Listen to that. Listen to his slurred speech.
That's South 4th. Where? That's it? Yeah. I stopped.
I stopped.
I was coming down South 4th this way and saw you come right through the intersection. And then you come up here.
Why doesn't the cop ask him to turn the radio off like he does for you or me?
And your left tail light's busted. You got one light coming
Yeah,
in.
I knocked that out.
And then when you turn right here on the South 30, you get your signal.
Yeah. No, I knocked that out recently when we went to the beach.
All right, well, back here with me for a minute. All right, how much you had to drink tonight?
Me? I had a couple earlier. Okay. But like I was just driving them.
I had a couple earlier. I was just driving them. I had a couple earlier, huh? He had a couple? Isn't that like a couple? You guys, I'm not a drinker. I don't sit at a bar and drink. I don't go down to a bar and sit there and drink. The last time I was at a bar and I drank was at my uncle's wake of the funeral where we were drinking with family because it was the only building there and we sat around drinking. It was terrible. A lot of tears. It wasn't very much fun, to be honest with you.
Come back here, please. All right.
He's got his hands in his pockets.
Hang on. All right. What were you? I mean, this is off the record. I'm the mayor here in Ironton. Okay. I was just wondering what you guys were doing. Just enforcing traffic laws. Okay. All right. Let's take a look at your eyes and make sure.
He said this is off the record. It's off the record, Sam? Is that right?
Hang on. All right. What were you? I mean, this is off the record. I'm the mayor here in Ironton. Okay. I was just wondering what you guys were doing. Just enforcing traffic laws. Okay. All right. Let's take a look at your eyes and make sure you drive. Is it okay with you? Yes. Right. I'm not. Well, I'm not. Yeah, if you want to go, you're good to go. Close that door for me so the car don't hit it. Stand right there for me. Okay. Better get kind of hair from my car. That way we're on feet to the ground. All right, you wear contacts? What? You wear contacts, eyeglasses? No, but I have sensitive glasses. Okay. All right, prescribe your medication. Or Alice. Yeah. Last time you taken that? Okay. So what time? 9 or 10. Okay. All right. You have any little drugs? All right. Have you had a recent head injury? Have you ever been diagnosed with eye disease?
I mean, have you heard any of this crap? Have you? He said he's the mayor of Ironton. Is that the real Chuck Bronson? I don't know if it is or not. Chuck Bronson's here, everybody, if that's him. I don't know if that's the real Chuck Bronson, but I'll promote his channel either way. He asks him, do you have any eye? Do you have any this? Do you have any of these kinds of defectiveness? They're just giving him an excuse the whole way because this guy's drunk driving. He's been caught drunk on camera. People have sent me dozens of videos of him drunk in public lots of times. I've said out loud, I believe Sam Cramblett has a chemical problem. How could I not? I've seen so many videos of him drunk. So many videos. And now this copper is giving him every reason in the world why he shouldn't have to be held accountable like everybody else.
Have you eye surgery in the last week?
Have you had any eye surgery?
I think you get me all like nervous right now.
Have you had any eye surgeries in the last year?
Stand with your feet together on somebody's side. I think you get me all like nervous right now. Stand with your feet together on somebody's side.
Sam said he's nervous right now. Nobody else is, Sam. You're the only one that's ever nervous when you got a copper with a gun. Who, remember, these guys want to arrest you. They get disappointed if you don't have some sort of crime they can arrest you for.
I have. I don't.
Which, by the way, do not consent to anything these coppers want to do. Do not consent to anything. My God. I mean, I fast forwarded. He's been doing this eye test for like a minute and 30 seconds. The sound's just so bad. It's so terrible. I mean, just so terrible. So this is Sam Cramblett. They're going to let him off. They're going to dismiss the charges against him because he's the mayor and he runs all the he runs all the nefarious stuff that goes on in Ironton. So they're going to let him off.
Hey, show me your hand. Show me your hand.
Hey, show me. Look, some woman from across the street at the bar where Sam's leaving, some woman comes across the street to check on the mayor, and listen what the copper says to her.
Hey, show me your hand. Show me your hand. Listen. Yeah, no one's been over here. Walk up like that.
Right.
What?
That's the mayor of my city.
Okay. Can I help you? No.
Absolutely. Take me to Chelsea.
She says, "Take me instead."
You've had way too much to drink. You should be out here on the road. Yeah, I think you should be out here on the road. You're making this worse. Don't do that.
Stop, Sam.
Listen, I'm gonna have you back across the road, and you're gonna stay over there. You
That's the
understand?
mayor of our city.
Okay. I'm gonna do my
Take
job.
me to jail instead of him. Why no?
It don't work like that. No one takes place to nobody.
Please.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna walk back across the road, and you're gonna stay over there. Let's go.
Please take me to jail instead of
No,
him.
please stop.
Sam,
Like
stop.
you're making no. Nobody's in. Like
Take me to jail instead
back
of
across
him.
the road. Like nobody's in trouble or anything.
He's a good mayor. Please take me to jail. Please. I promise you, take me to jail instead of him.
Would you stop?
So you guys, I mean, I don't know if you guys are like cringe as I am right now, but I mean, just so you guys can, I'm literally like, you know, you see something, you're just like, oh God, that's so cringy. This is the woman. I mean, I wonder what the extent of their relationship is. What do you guys think the extent of their relationship is? Because she's going to cry. Don't take the mayor of our town to jail. Take me instead. Sam, who's this woman? Anybody in Ironton? Who is this woman? And what is the extent of your relationship with her? Because most of the women in my life who have ever stood in front of a bullet for me, we were involved in a relationship. So I wonder what Sam's relationship is with this woman right here. It's a fair question. She is emotional over him getting arrested.
Stop. I have a light out, okay?
He has a brake light out, I know.
Yeah, it's okay.
Take me to Joe's.
Oh, so she knows he has a brake light out. Is this Sam's girlfriend or is this his wife? She said she knows he has a brake light out.
Him.
No. What we're going to do is we're going to walk back across the road. We're going to stay over there. All right. There's no cars coming. Stand over here. Don't go nowhere. Yeah.
Please.
Yeah. Okay.
Take me to Joe's.
Walk over here. Stay over there. If you come back out here, you're under arrest. Stand up for me.
Listen to how he says it. So come back over here again. You're under arrest, okay? Like what kind of Stanford experiment are we living in right now? If you don't know what the Stanford experiment is, you might want to look into it. We're living it.
Hey, all right, got back out the weapons. Stand right here. All right, we'll talk here in a second. I need you to put the phone down.
All right, hey, I'm not.
You want to move over here? We're going to move over here.
The state trooper has me. Wait.
I'll tighten up the weapons.
Yeah.
We'll move over here if you want.
What is it?
I'm going to tighten up the weapons. If you want to move over here, we'll move over here.
Okay. Hang on.
I want you to hang the phone up.
All right, I have to hang up. Then.
I have to hang up, Pam Wagner. I have to hang up, Pam Wagner. He's talking to Pam Wagner on the phone, the chief of police in Ironton, who made a couple phone calls and got all the charges against him dismissed. What's up, Shakur Capital? Good to see you, brother. So this guy gets away with it. Does he sound like a little drunk to you? He sound like he's drunk to you? He sounds like he's a little bit drunk. He sounds like he's drunk. Does he sound like he's drunk to you? He sounds like he's drunk to me.
All right. Spread your feet. All right, watch it. We'll have seat in the car. We'll go around the block. We're up here in the parking lot somewhere. Nope.
Oh, I have to get in the back?
Yeah.
Can we just walk over there? That's gonna look awful. Like
You want to go up there? You want to stay here? I didn't say he's under arrest. You want to go up there?
Yeah. Sure.
So listen to how slurred his speech is. Just listen to how slurred his speech is. He got off because of the body cam video, according to reports that I'm getting. But listen to how slurred this man's speech is. Listen, I'll turn it up.
We're up here in the parking lot somewhere.
Nope. Oh, I have to get in the back?
Yeah.
Can we just walk over there?
I can't. I got to have my car.
That's gonna look awful.
Do you want to go up there? You want to stay here? I didn't say he's under arrest. You want to go up there?
Yeah. Sure.
His speech is so
You want to
slurred.
go up there? You want to stay here? I didn't say he's under arrest. You want to go up there?
Yeah. Awful. Like
Yeah.
Yeah, Sam, getting stuffed in the back of a pig car looks awful. Yeah, Sam.
Can we just walk over there?
I can't.
Can we just walk over there? Can we just walk over there? Yeah, getting stuffed into the back of a kidnap rape cage looks awful for you, Sam. It's awful for all of us. 90% of us would willingly go if we were being forced to go. But there's no reason to arrest this many people. The reason why so many people are being arrested so they can steal your car, fine you for money, so they can steal your money, and then put you on a system where you're constantly paying in for your probation or your anger management or your DUI classes, anything. They can rape you to take your money. And then when you get down to the dungeon, they're going to actually go through a sexual assault process where you have to take off all your clothes and show them your skivvies, your privates, your internal organs. For what? Because they could have drugs on you. They're solving the drug problem by looking up your backside. And this piece of garbage gets off. He gets away with it. When everybody can see that he's drunk, he's drunk. He's slurring more than I slobber when I'm mad. He slurs more than I slobber when I'm angry.
I can't.
Nope. Oh, I have to get in the back?
Yeah.
Oh, I have to get in the back? Yeah, Sammy. Yeah, Sammy. You got to get in the back. How's that feel to get in that tiny little compressed area, Sammy? How miserable is it, Sammy?
Can we just walk over there?
I can't. I got to have my.
Listen to how drunk he. Can we just walk over there?
That's gonna look awful.
That's gonna look awful. He can barely speak. Look at his face. Yeah, Sam, nobody should be treated this way. Absolutely nobody. None of us should be treated this way. None of us should have to give total dominion of our physical, our mental, our emotional, our spiritual state of being to some moron who it doesn't have a quarter of the IQ that I have.
Like, I don't want to go up there. You want to stay here? I didn't say he was under arrest. You want to go up there? Yeah. All right.
How many of you guys just get to open the car door and jump in the back? How many people in here? Put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if when you got arrested, you were just allowed to open the door and jump in the back. Put a 2 in the chat if that's never happened for you. Put a 1 in the chat if you could just go, oh, we're going to get arrested. Well, let me open the back door and jump in. Put a 1 in the chat if that's never happened for you. Put a 2 in the chat if that's happened for you. If you're just so stoked about it. He just opens the door and jumps in the back. Oh, okay, I'll just jump in the back then. I mean, he didn't put his fingers up the crack of his butt like they did to me the 30 times I was arrested. He didn't stick his fingers up his armpits, feel them all up and down. I mean, they really feel you up. They put their fingers through your hair. They put their fingers in your ears. They make it so that you know that they have dominion over you. But not if you're the fat ass mayor of Ironton. If you're a fat piece of I almost cursed. If you're a fat piece of garbage like this guy, well, then you'll use the camera that shows you talking like this, and they'll let you off because of the camera footage. That's crazy. This piece of trash. And now all Sam's party friends are screaming, "Don't arrest him!"
1970. Burlington, County 1. Stand by for the RP. It's going to be an antique vehicle. 413A, that's right.
All right, step out here.
And now he gets out right there at the same jail they took me to. Why isn't he in torture cuffs? It's their policy.
See this blue line right here? We'll use this in front of the parking lot. All right, you're gonna put your left foot on that blue line.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. And neither should you. Don't put your left foot on the blue line. Don't do anything that filthy maggot tells you to do. He's going to try to arrest you no matter what. Don't comply to anything these guys say. Absolutely nothing. It won't do you any good.
Yes, sir. And just put your right foot in front of your left, touching heel to toe. Arms down by your side.
What is it?
Arms down by your side. Just stay in that position until I instruct you to begin. Do you understand?
Yeah.
When I instruct you to begin, all I want you to do is take 9 heel to toe steps. 1, 2, 3, and so on all the way till 9. Once you reach your 9th step, leave your front foot on the line. Take a serious small step and turn yourself around. Just take 9 heel to toe steps back. 1,
All right,
2,
so it matters
3.
the way I turn around.
Hang on. I'm gonna give you
I'm
all.
just nervous.
All right, all the way till 9.
Yeah, Sam. Every time these guys put you through ridiculously stupid tests that don't prove anything at all whatsoever. The test that they're trying to run Sam Cramblett through, the corrupt mayor from Ironton, Ohio, you can't pass it if they say you don't pass it. It's their subjective point of view. So they can just say that you didn't pass the test. There's no point in taking it. This is all ridiculous nonsense. It's had zero effect on DUIs. Zero. There's more DUIs today than ever before. More people are drinking and drugging and driving than ever before. But this is how the government makes money. Their cop shops make money by how many MAD, Mothers Against Drunk Driving, they actually collect money and give bonuses to cop shops with the most DUI arrests. This is a normal thing. This is normal. And you guys are seeing it play out right here.
Throughout the test, with each step you take, make sure you touch heel to toe, look down your feet and count the number of steps out loud. Keep your arms down by your side throughout the test. And once you start the test, do not stop until you're finished. All right, do you have any questions?
All right, so at the turn, I have to turn left.
What you're going to do is you're going to take 9 heel-to-toe steps. Once you reach your 9th step, leave your front foot on the line and take a series of small steps and turn yourself around. And take 9 heel-to-toe steps right down the same line. Do you have any questions?
No, it's like all that. I'm sorry.
You understand all the instructions?
Yeah.
You may begin. All right, hang on. Before you get big.
You know, here's where I have a little empathy for this dude this dude, Sam Cramblett, from what we've seen in Ironton since I left there in April, is that he has a chemical problem. Anybody who's looking from the outside looking in can clearly see that Sam Cramblett has a drinking or possibly even a drug problem. And I've heard that one of the Blankenship police cops there in Ironton has a heavy drug problem right now. That's what I'm hearing from my sources in Ironton. So I actually feel bad for the guy right here because he's being forced to go through a bunch of steps that don't prove whether or not he's drunk or not at all. It's just a subjective garbage way for the police to be able to arrest you and say, oh no, we gave you a chance to prove it. It's not illegal to drink and drive. It's illegal to drink too much and drink and drive, which is it's just retarded. We're living in a very broken system. And by the way, you can get arrested and go to jail for even being in your car when you've been drinking. It's insane. We're living through a nightmare, and it's up to us to change it. It really is.
I got nervous thinking about what she was doing and everything. I'm really like a lot of things.
Yeah, Sam, just like everybody else, you should not be subjected to this if you have not created a victim. They should give you a ride home and be your brother's keeper.
You understand all the instructions?
Yeah.
Do you have any questions?
Sam, you're not going to pass that. He doesn't look good doing this. Nobody does. There's blue and red lights. It's late. You've been out. You've been having fun with your friends. And all of a sudden you're shocked because you've been kidnapped by a person. And now they're making you take a bunch of tests. Your body's not going to perform how it should.
I understand it. I just know this. My heart's racing because what just happened to you and her and all that.
No, you're rambling because you're drunk, dude. He's afraid to take the test because you can barely do it when you're sober.
Hang on, I'll start yet.
Okay.
And the cop keeps stopping him every time he starts to begin.
All right, so left.
Put your right foot back in front of your left, touching heel to toe.
All right. And then I go from there.
No,
you're going to stop me at
I'll
each
tell
one?
you when to stop.
You're going to make me stand. One.
Going to the midst of men. All right, don't start walking yet. All right. Do you have any?
I mean, I'm not on Sam Cramblett's side, but how could he possibly understand what this cop is asking him to do? It's confusing, and we're watching it in the middle of the day on Sunday.
Questions? You understand all the instructions?
No.
Yeah, take a few small steps and then come back.
Take 9 heel to toe steps, turn, 9 heel to toe steps back on the same line. Yes, sir. You have any other questions? You may begin.
Oh, thanks, Copper.
Right? This one?
Yes, sir.
Okay. 2, 3, 4.
I just got a question here. How does this prove or disprove that he's too impaired or not impaired to drive? How does this prove a god dang thing? It doesn't. This is a way for you to go through their dog and pony show so they can arrest you, and they want to arrest you. They want to arrest you so badly that they'll arrest this guy, and he's the mayor, so that this copper can get another arrest on his record. This doesn't prove a damn thing. This is stupid.
Five, 6, 7, 8. All right, yeah. You turn around, face straight ahead. You stand with your feet together, arms on by your side. You stand in that position until I instruct you to.
This is just, I'm so glad we're watching this because this is just stupid. If you're a 300-pound football player like Sam, who's got a football shirt on, and believe me, I don't have any respect for Sam. You're the one that watched the hikes of the impound go up, and you were sitting in the city council meeting I was, and you didn't object because the people of the town at 40% poverty can't afford a hike in the towing rate, so their cars get stolen. So I don't like this guy, Sam Cramblett. But this doesn't prove a damn thing. This proves if you're a ballerina and you have 6 shots, you could probably walk back and forth on a line, spin a pirouette, and get off. But if you're a 300-pound football player who never does the balance beam, you're going to fail the test. If you don't stand with your feet together and tilt your head back, and you haven't done that before, you're going to get disoriented whether you're sober or drunk. This doesn't prove anything. This proves that the DUI protocols that the cops created, it's bullshit. Oh, gosh dang it. First bad language. It's bull. It's absolute bull. They have, how could you tell if he's drunk or not? How can you tell if he can drive a car or not? If he can walk down a painted line on the road back and forward, touching toe to heel? How do you know if he can't go like this in a car and make a corner because he can't walk with his heels to toe? It's the stupidest thing I've ever seen. And we have allowed this to be put on us. You and I have allowed them to put this on us as though this test is going to be the one that determines whether or not you should lose your license, and then you can't go to work, and then it just creates a pyramid system where you can never keep up with the government fees and fines. And you're seeing it. You're absolutely seeing it right here on camera.
To begin, you understand? Why not? Do you understand?
Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand? Do you understand? You got some guy barking orders at you, and number one, I don't like to be told what to do, so I don't understand.
You understand? To stand in this position? Yes, sir.
I mean, let me just go back. I'm going to pause it right here. I'm going to go back 15 seconds. Listen to how many times he says, do you understand? And let's count them.
You stand with your feet together, arms on by your side. You stand in that position until I instruct you to begin. You understand?
1.
Why not? Do you understand?
2.
You said stand in this position. Yes, sir. You understand?
3.
To stand in this position? Yes, sir. Yes. Okay. When I instruct you to begin, all I want you to do is raise 1 foot of your choice, approximately 6 inches off the ground, keeping your foot parallel with the ground. Look down your foot and count out loud. 1001, 1002, 1003, and so on until I tell you to stop. Hands to my side. Yes, sir. All right, drop the test. Make sure you look down your foot and count out loud. Where do I have to go? Until I tell you to stop. Okay. All right, drop the test. Make sure you look down your foot and count out loud like I demonstrated. Keep your arms down by your side. Drop the test. Also, make sure you keep your legs straight and rigid, not getting flexed, and you don't bend at the knee.
Listen to these bullshit commands.
Okay. All right, drop the test. Make sure you look down your foot. Count out loud like I demonstrated. Keep your arms down by your side. Drop the test. Also, make sure
throughout the test, look down at your foot like I told you to. Listen to this.
On your foot, count out loud like I demonstrated.
Look down your foot and count out loud like I demonstrated.
Keep your arms down by your side.
Keep your arms down by your side as you hold your foot up. I don't do that. That's not how you keep your balance. That is not how you keep your balance. When you hold 1 foot out, you put your arms like this to keep your balance. You go like this. Never in the history of me being a kid, ever have I tried to keep my balance. Never have I tried to keep my balance by putting my arms like this and putting my foot out. Never have I done this ever. And I was a gymnast as a kid. For years, I trained with a buddy named D. I'm not going to say his full name. I trained with a buddy named D in gymnastics for years. This is not how you stand balanced on one leg. You hold your arms out like this so that you can keep your balance. You do it like this. You don't stand one leg up and then put your arms down by your side. It's absolutely preposterous dog crap. A way to arrest you and a way to put you in a dungeon for no good reason. How many people here put one leg up in the air and then put their arms down by their sides, look down at their feet and go 1, 2, 3? It's just stupid. And we have allowed these jackboot thug crooks that are called law enforcers to ruin our country based on this garbage right here. If it shouldn't just make me mad, it should make you mad. This should piss you off. Look down your leg. Do you understand? Do you understand?
All right, throughout the test, make sure you look down your foot. Cannot loud like I demonstrated. Keep your arms down by your side throughout the test.
What?
Also, make sure you keep your legs straight and rigid, not that it flex, and you don't bend at the knee.
Make sure you keep your legs straight and rigid. So keep your legs straight and rigid. So you have one leg. So let me get this straight here. Let me get this straight. So, because I've never taken a DUI protocol test. I've never drank and drove to where I got pulled over and they told me to get out of the car and do a DUI test. So that's not true though. Anyway, let me get into it. But I've never been charged with a DUI and I've never taken a DUI test. So he wants me to get out of the car, put my arms by my side, look down at my foot, lock my legs rigid, and then as both legs are locked rigid, put one leg up in the air. So I have one leg locked on my right side, one leg locked on my left side. So I have two locked legs. So I'm not comfortable here. I'm not very comfortable right here at all. So now I've got, okay, so now here I am. There it is. 1, 2, what are you talking about, dude? It's the middle of the afternoon on Sunday and I can't do it. Oh, but what my knee? What about my left knee? What if I had to stand on this knee? No. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. And as you guys know, I'm not a Sam Cramblett fan at all whatsoever. Sam's not my favorite person. Sam is not my favorite person. Just treating the guy, though, just treating another human being as though you have.
Right side rapid test. Also, make sure you keep your legs straight and rigid, not that it flex, and you don't bend at the knee.
I don't blame you, Sam. I'm nervous for you.
Any questions? You understand all the instructions? You may begin.
What? What?
Questions?
What?
No, so I just choose the first. Yes, sir.
What? Why was that audio cut out? How come the audio was cut out? What? I'm a little confused here. Audio just stops. Sam's saying something. He's saying something. Audio cuts out.
Questions? No, so I just choose the first. Yes, sir. Either foot you want to do it with. All right, yeah, hang on. And I have to look down that leg, right? All right. You stand your feet together, arms down by your side. While doing their demonstration. You stand in position until I instruct you to begin. When I instruct you to begin, all I want you to do is raise one foot of your choice, or approximately 6 inches off the ground, keeping your foot parallel with the ground. Look down your foot and count out loud. 1001, 1002, 1003, and so on until I say stop.
Until he tells you to stop.
Look down your foot and count out loud like I demonstrated. Keep your arms down by your side throughout the test. Also, make sure you keep your legs straight and rigid, not bent and flexed, meaning don't bend at the knee. Do you have any questions? Do you understand all the instructions? I believe so. If you have any questions, now's the time to ask. All right. You may begin. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010, 2011, 57 real off. Can do a different price if you want.
Ah.
Well, all right, yeah, but foot. Okay.
Sam thinks by apologizing, it's going to mean a bit of difference to the jackboot thugs.
All right, it's formal breath test, not a miss from court. All right, you don't have to do it if you don't want to do it. If you do want to do it, all I need you to do is take one big deep breath, create a slow your lips on your own straw. Just one continuous blow until I tell you to stop.
I mean, look at the thing. Take a look at that. Blue glove, yellow. I mean, does that look like it's going to help you at all?
If I don't want to do it, you don't have to. What does that mean? That means that we won't do formal breath.
That means that you're wasted, Sam. Everybody knows you're wasted. Everybody knows you drink a lot and that you likely have a chemical problem. We know that, Sam. I'm not making fun of your chemical problem, but we know you can't blow in that straw because you won't pass it. Because you're drunk, dude. Because you drink all the time, Sam. I'm sorry, dude. You do.
Breath test? And then what? I'll go from there. Make a decision whether I believe you're impaired or not.
So right there it is, folks. There it is.
I'll go from there. Make a decision whether
I'll go from there.
believe you're impaired or not.
I'll go from there and I'll make a decision on whether or not I believe you're impaired or not. So some complete and total moron. I don't know if you have a cop who's a friend or you know any cops, but the cops I do know aren't exactly the sharpest tools in the shed. Cops can't even become a cop if they're too smart. If they pass the test too well, they can't become a cop. So this guy who has a lower IQ than you, more than likely, this guy who doesn't give a damn about you, he cares that he's going to get an incentivization, a bonus, a promotion from either MAD, Mothers Against Drunk Drivers, or the federal government that incentivizes and finances cop shops with more DUI arrests than the other cop shops. They get money to arrest you, and they get to decide whether or not you're drunk or not. I'll decide whether or not I believe you're impaired. That system's broken. I want to break something. I just want to break something. That system isn't working. It doesn't work. You give one man absolute power over another man. He's going to abuse it. What did James Madison say? What was his quote? You have to have men's ambition to counter men's ambition. What's up, Knight Rider? Good to see you, brother. So now Sam can't blow on the straw because we know he's drunk. So I know you're drunk, Sam. You know you're drunk. And to be honest with you, I don't think you should be subjected to this kind of treatment. But
I don't know, I always heard things like doing it or not doing it. It's your choice. You don't have to do it. That's you. Oh man, like I've always heard about like what to do and what not to do. But I also know how much I weigh, how much I've had today, what I've eaten today. But it's at your discretion at that point.
there it is, Sam.
But it's at your discretion at that point.
He's slurring his speech but it's up to you. I mean, he's not talking clearly there, but he's saying the proper thing here. But it's up to the cop. The cop, who's a moron, gets to decide whether or not your life is ruined. Literally ruined. You're going to have that DUI on your record for the rest of your life.
But it's at your discretion at that point.
Not fair. Not right. Won't work. System won't work. That won't work.
It's up to you. You want to do it or not?
No pressure, though. You want to do it or not? No pressure.
Am I allowed to make a phone call?
Ha! Ha!
Because I'm still investigating whether he's unfair or not.
Oh, there it is right there. Sam, my buddy Sam Cramblett, making a lot of sense. My liberty is on the line. The future of my reputation is on the line. Can I call counsel? Can I get advice from somebody else? No. Why? The rest of my life will be affected from this evening. My future, my career, my livelihood, my financing, my employment, my reputation, my family, my kids, my wife, my uncles, my aunts, my brothers, my sisters, my cousins, every single person who I've ever had any contact with in my life will be affected from this moment right here. Can I call counsel? No. That's what we have allowed to happen. And the moment he's going to be arrested, all of his communications devices, well, he's the mayor. They should be stripped. He's going to be put in torture cuffs, which a guy that size, let's see what happens. Let's see if they put him in the torture cuffs.
Not under arrest. Nope. So I can make a phone call. It's not right now. Not in the middle of my traffic stop.
The middle of my traffic.
Well, it's only just because, like, I don't know.
The middle of my traffic stop. No, a-hole. It's my freedom we're talking about, not your traffic stop, a-hole.
My traffic stop. It's only just because, like, I've got a lot of things wrong. Well,
It's only like because Sam, because you're drinking and driving, bro. That's why it's like.
I get it, but you want to do this?
No, copper. You don't get it. Most of you coppers have never been to the dungeon. Most of you coppers have never had the torture cuffs slapped on you. Most of you coppers get out of any kind of law-breaking crimes that you get charged with because you're a copper. So you don't understand, copper. You don't understand.
Well, I get it.
You don't get it.
You want to do this? I feel like if I say no, you're just... Everyone's going to say, oh, don't do that. I just don't know. I don't want to do it. Send me your first call. Put your hand on the back.
There it is.
The other rest wrap any big one again.
There it is. There it is.
You got in the second pair. The right side, your water present, French questions. You choose any questions, type your water present. This one's right stop, question, questions, being fine. For somebody right.
Wow. Well, there it is, guys. There it is. I've been on here for 3 hours. I didn't plan on being on here this long. I just wanted to spend some time and talk about how Special Ed Andrew. Special Ed Andrew. What's going on, Playboy? It's funny because Nardini, Anthony Nardini in Tempe, who has a current civil rights lawsuit against him for arresting someone for DUI who wasn't drunk. Special Ed Andrew, they mandatorily drew this person's blood. They arrested someone who's 20 years old and then 21 years old. And then they charged this person with DUI, even though the blood test came back negative. So Anthony Nardini is being sued for, if anybody has been charged with DUI for sitting in their car smoking pot when they weren't driving a car, I want you to contact me. Send me an email through can'tgetbodycam@gmail.com. can'tgetbodycam@gmail.com. We have a live tomorrow night with Deborah Rogers. I want to make sure everybody knows that we have, there's Deborah Rogers right there. We have a live tomorrow night with Deborah Rogers. She has court on the 10th. We're doing a live for her tomorrow night. So everybody join me tomorrow night for Deborah Rogers. We're going to talk with her and about, oh, thanks for the super chat Launchpad. I appreciate that. Audit Them is in the hizzy. Love it. Chuck Bronson. Oh man. Yeah. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Good to see you guys. Good to see you guys. And Chuck, you know, I'm going back for, this is for Chuck Bronson. I'm featuring some videos of fellow auditors and fellow activists. So if you have any videos you want me to feature, Chuck, matter of fact, I actually have a video of yours I'll feature tomorrow. So tune in after, so not tomorrow's Deborah Rogers. Tune in on the 10th. On the 10th, I'm going to feature a Chuck Bronson video. I'm going to feature a Chuck Bronson video on the 10th. Chuck Bronson, you're going to love this. Let's cover that video. And Chuck Bronson, let's jump on a call, but yeah, DLZ clips. Do you want to put that in your, is that on your channel, Audit Them? I didn't see the, I'm coming up on 2 hours and 55 minutes. DLZ clips, do you have that? Do you have the, I saw a link maybe pop in here earlier. You should be able to post a link in here, Audit Them. I can't remember. There's a link right there. Show. There's that. I can't copy and paste that though. So I can't copy and paste it. I can't. So I don't know how to find that. But Audit Them, why don't we do your video on the 10th? Give me a link I can click on. I can't click on it. Here, text it to this number. Let me shoot you. Here, because I can't find my other phone. Hopefully you see that over there. Did we lose? Did we the title of that video, Audit That? And then I was frozen for a second there. Anyway, we should cover this on the 10th. Okay. So we should cover this because I've been on here for 3 hours and I got a couple things I got to get done. So I want to jump on the work I got to do today. Good to see you, Tribe. Good to see you, Deborah. Good to see you, Skrizilla. Special Ed Andrew. I don't have that clip. You got that yet? Let's see. The future of auditing. Okay, let me take a look. Let me take a look here. Let me go right here real fast and go into the future of auditing. YouTube. Let me see if I can just pull this up for you guys real quick. There it is.
Let them up though, guys.
Okay, so I've got this here. Let's pull this open here real quick. I do like the let me share this screen. I got it right here. There's the future of auditing. There that is. I'll make sure the StreamYard's correct. Okay, cool. You're welcome, Butch the Original. You are welcome, my friend. Let's show a little bit of this for Audit Them because
Audit Them, your favorite auditor, the one who encourages you to audit them. I am at the city of Genoa. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but here it is to a tree. City Hall Administration. Nice little building. See what they got here up on the bulletin. Bulletin wall. Somebody's right here. Oh, business cards too. Hello.
Hi.
Hi, ma'am. This is what I need here. It's right here. It says freedom of, freedom of information officer shall develop a list of documents or categories of records that the public body shall immediately disclose upon request.
Okay, yeah, so you want a FOIA form?
No, not a FOIA form. I need the list of categories of records that the public body shall immediately disclose upon request. I highlighted it there if you want to read it.
Hold on.
Sure. This card's here. Hello, hi, ma'am. Did the young lady relay what my request was?
No, yeah, I want you to start all over.
Okay, then
Sure,
send
may
it
I
to
ask
then
what
send
your
it
first
then
name
send
is?
it to me now.
Jan, oh, good. Okay.
What are we waiting on?
It says here, freedom of information officers, is that you?
Yes.
So send it to me now then if you have it. Are you waiting? Delete laws clips. Can you text it to me? If you have it, text it to me. I mean, that's this. So this is the reason why. This is exactly the reason why. The title of that video was called The Future of Auditing. It's the wrong video. So all of you guys who tell me, oh, go to this page and watch this video. The reason I tell you, no, I'm not going to do that is because of this moment right here. This moment right here. Okay. Okay. I'm going to do it later because I'm now frustrated. So all good. No big deal. No big deal. I've just been on here for too long and I've been on here for 3 hours. So I'll cover Audit Them's video on the 10th. I've been texting DLZ clips to send it to me, but he hasn't. So, okay. Is that it? There we go. Thank you.
What down, guys? Your favorite auditor, Audit Them.
Is this the one you're talking about right here?
Encourages you to audit them.
Is this the video you're talking about? Let me see if this is the video. Well, let me see if this is the video. And if this is the wrong one, I'm not coming back. I'll call it a day for today and we'll go on another day and do it.
I am walking to the police station in Chille Park to file a public record request for you.
Let's see if we got it. Okay, so I'm going to share this screen right here. And let's see if this is the right any day. That'd be great.
I am walking to the police station in Chille Park to file a public record request for you. Today is Sunday, the city hall is closed, but I can do city business through the police side. And they have to forward over my record request over to the city side. So let's see how this goes. Here goes a city vehicle. This is evidence technician. It's a nice fan up there. Windmill. I do have my body cam activated. I do not have my clipboard with me. Got the knowledge in my brain.
Are you familiar with California Penal Code 148, subsection G? That's a yes or no.
Authorized vehicles only. Okay. Let's see what they got on. Under their chin, I can't see nothing. send someone to assist. Say that again. Public record request. No, ma'am, I could do that in the police as well. Sure. What's your name? That's all I need to know. Thank you. She's trying to tell me go do it somewhere else. She said her name was Danielle over the phone.
Hey, sir, how's it going?
Hey, how's it going?
So you're requesting a public records request?
Yep, recording audio and video as well.
That's fine, we're recording as well. Okay, so that's our record department right there. You can see the number right here. You can call them, request copies.
Sir.
You can also do a Freedom of Information Act request.
Okay, may I ask what your unique
So he's not going to ever get the body cam footage from Lukowski.
identifier number is?
Officer Lukowski,
Okay.
I meant we. We don't hardly ever get the body cam footage. This is what Audit Them is so good at, is getting the footage.
Sir, I could file this form. What I'm going to have you do is I'm going to file this public record form. I hand it to you.
Anything through records, you have to go through records. I don't work for records.
Yeah, but the thing is, sir, it doesn't matter if the records is closed or not. The problem is that it says in the FOIA Act, it says
You also
a
have to
public
fill out
body.
You have to fill out the information and re-put it. I don't work for records.
Sir.
I've given you all the information you need. You have a good day, sir.
Sir. So where are you telling me to leave this form?
Records when they're open. I don't have access to the records.
Yeah, but you didn't give me a chance to finish what I was about to say.
Upon receiving a request for a public record, the Freedom of Information Officer shall note the date the public body receives the written request. 2. Compute the day on which the period for response will expire and make a notation of that date.
So note the date they received the FOIA request.
Submitted with records.
No,
Have a good day, sir.
Yes, hello, hi, ma'am. I am in the lobby. I need someone to have.
Freedom of Information officers or their designees shall receive requests submitted to the public body under this act. Ensure that the public body responds to requests in a timely fashion and issues responses.
Had to take my public record request form and compute the date and give me a stamped copy. Thank you. Okay, sir. I have my FOIA request here. I need a stamped copy.
It says where do you have to submit it to in the FOIA form.
Where's your FOIA form you're referring to?
Well, you said you had a form, correct?
No, I never said I had a form.
Well, then you have to do everything.
No, sir, you're saying something that you're unsure of. It says through the Public Record Act, it says when the public body receives the FOIA request, they shall complete the
public body is the municipality.
Right, a public body means the hall that I'm standing in here right
This is
now.
a public building.
This is a public body, sir. It is classified as a
You
public
go to
body.
records, sir. I have nothing more for you. You have a
Okay,
day.
let me speak to your superior, sir, because you're unwilling to assist. I'll get back on that phone when I'm done with this. Give me about a minute. I'll finish filling out this form. I just need a copy.
I mean, I don't like to make fun of people. You know that. I hardly ever will poke fun at someone. I'm not poking fun at this guy's appearance, but look at how he walks.
Speak to your superiors.
Watch the walk. Watch how he walks.
Sir, because you're unwilling to assist. I'll get back on that phone when I'm done with this. Give me about a minute. I'll finish filling out this form. I just need a copy, and that's all.
For you, sir.
My man, thank you.
Look at all those. Look at all of the. Look at all of the body tics and nervousness that's coming out of this guy because he's a thug. He's a thug. That's the reason why it's coming out that way. Sorry, it's true. He's a thug. That's the reason why he walks funny and can't really articulate.
So I filled out my request here on this page here. Last 30 emails sent and received by chief, all closed and completed litigations. Last 50 fax received by chief, and last 30 emails sent and received by city manager. Now let me just wait for someone to come back out here, compute the date for me. See, the guy's gonna give me the runaround, but that's not gonna work for them. Yes, ma'am. I have my FOIA form completed. If an employee just comes out here, grab the form for me, press stamp copy, and that should be it. Yeah. Perfect. Thank you. All right. Thanks.
Hello, sir.
Hey,
Oh.
how's it going?
They come out with 2 cops. This time, a man requesting information. Send 2 guys with 2 guns.
Assist, huh?
Hopefully.
Can I get your name and identity?
Sergeant Chernikovich.
And star?
71.
My man. Okay, my man. I have FOIA request form completed.
Okay.
I have 4 total requests here. I just need a stamp copy you to compute the date and have a copy for your police.
So this guy's in charge. Take a look at him. This is the guy who's going to claim he has the rights over your rights.
Police chief, record keeper, and a copy for my records. That's all.
Yeah, we have no problem doing that. With the FOIA, you can get,
Look, Dumb and Dumber, dude. I mean, I'm sorry. They don't look like they're very...
Whatever is available to the public, everything's
Right.
available. But the records department's closed and now, it's locked. We don't have access to them.
No, sir, the records take 5 days. The only thing I'm asking you to do is provide a stamp copy that this public body, which you are representatives of, received this, forward over to the proper custodian, and within 5 days, I should receive compliance.
Okay.
Yes.
Pretty much 2 or 3 ways you can do this. You print out everything online and fill it out. You can get a FOIA thing here and fill it out. Or if you already have it filled out, you bring it in. But that's not the FOIA request form. It's
Sir,
official
sir,
documents.
no, it's not an official document. There's no
A public body may not require that a request is submitted on a standard form.
standard form required. FOIA does not.
Well, we have our own form.
Sir, there's no.
So once again, police making up their own policy that the Supreme Court will then back them up on sooner or later.
Sir, this is my
in person.
This is my form here. There's no standard form required.
That right now because the records.
That's not what I'm asking for you, sir. The only thing I'm asking for you is to compute the date on this, make a copy of this. Again, there's no standard form. That means I could fill out my FOIA form on a T-shirt. Sir, that is not required. You're gonna find out that that form is not required tomorrow when your police chief tells you. Right now, you're uninformed.
Well, we use our own form. It's an in-house thing, which you gotta fill out. If you don't have one, they'll hand you one and you put your.
Sir, again, this is
So Audit Them is telling them the actual law, and he's repeating, well, we have our own form.
my FOIA form. Let's not complicate things. I just need a copy of this, that's all. And my business will be concluded today.
What do you mean you need a copy of it?
A copy of, just a copy of this.
Upon receiving it, date the public body receives the written request, compute the day on which the period for response will expire, and make a notation of the date.
Page here.
Okay.
Yeah, and someone to write down the date that they received it, as it says in the public. See, I usually walk around, I have my statutes with me, Illinois compiled statutes, so I could educate good fellas like you. Right now, you're not informed and you believe that you have your own standard form.
I've been doing this for a long time. I'm telling you.
Sir, that's not the way it goes, okay? I'm telling you right now, tomorrow your police chief would inform you that there's no standard form. I guarantee you that that form that you have is a form created by Schiller Park Police Department, but it's not required. That's what I'm telling you, and I guarantee you. The only thing that I need, sir, is a stamped copy of this. That's all. That means you received, your public body received it, and I received my copy.
But like I said, we can't give you any documents on a Sunday.
I don't
I'll
need,
make a copy
sir.
for you, but we can't
I
give you
never,
documents.
did I ever tell you I need documents? Yeah, I never told you I needed documents. I told you I need a copy of that. Never did I ever say anything about documents today. As I specified to you, I need 5 days to receive those.
Well, let me go take this one back and see what I can do.
Absolutely.
Okay? All right.
And when I say compute the date, sir, the reason why I say that word is because that's what's specified in the state law.
Okay, give me 2 seconds.
Sure. So now he's back there with a stamp in his hand. Right there. Look at that. You see, I'm winning because the law specifies exactly what it specifies. So all that run around back and forth, it's worthless. The law specifies that it's power to the people. I'm going to receive my record and I'm going to walk out here with what I came in for. Compliance. In 5 days, I will receive these records. Okay, that's the bottom diddly. He's got a stamp in his hand and he's doing his task. He is a public body member. This is not a public limited forum. This is considered a public body. Whoever's telling you the word public limited forum, that's a bunch of nonsense.
Okay, sir.
That's all it was, sir.
I'm gonna give this back.
Okay, my man, do you have
I got 2 copies here. I'm gonna give you
for
one.
sure. Oh, thanks. Do you have a business card with you?
I do.
Beautiful. Do you as well, sir?
I don't have a business card. I can write my badge number.
It's okay. Okay. The only reason why I asked for your business card, sir, is maybe I'd like to give you a call in the next upcoming week just to send you over, maybe email over the statute of that a public body may not require a standard form.
The email address is on the bottom.
My man.
And all FOIA requests can be done online. It's very easy. It's streamlined.
You see, the thing is, it could be done in person as well. And some records cannot be sent over online. Some records need to be inspected in person, such as the siren on this vehicle here that I'm going to be doing an inspection on in the near future. Yeah.
Not everything is released to the public because there's safety.
There's exemptions, sir.
There are. And
Yeah.
the records handle all that stuff.
Right.
Which is
But
why
you
we
see what I
provide
came in
people
for?
to
I ended up being the correct one. Why? Because the law specifies that, sir.
Okay.
But anyways, guys, you gentlemen, thanks for your compliance and have a wonderful day.
Okay, you too.
All right,
Have a good
thanks. Bye. Oh, is your police chief here?
No.
Okay.
Not only weekdays.
That's fine. I'll set up an appointment. Thank you. Okay, so there it is. I received what I came in for. They did stamp it. There goes the stamp right there. So you see the things that I'm doing, I'm precise. I know what I'm talking about. Why?
Great job, Audit Them. So what he was showing us there is that you can write your FOIA form down on any, and by the way, if Audit Them is still here, I got a feller that I want, you're more than welcome, Audit Them. There's a nothing's free. No, just kidding. There's a guy I want to introduce you to, Audit Them. He was in here earlier. He needs he's filed a FOIA. He hasn't filed a PIR yet, but he needs a little help. So maybe I can jump on the line with you later today, Audit Them. I've been on here for 3 hours and 17 minutes. I'm going to get the flock out of here. You guys really want to help me share this video. YouTube has us so shadow banned. It's unbelievable. DLZ Clips is getting a taste of what it feels like to be marginalized, lied about, and cheated constantly. And I'm glad someone else gets to experience it with me. So we are so shadow banned. Please share this video everywhere. Tomorrow night is Deborah Rogers. Deborah Rogers right there. She just put a type up here for you, Audit Them. Deborah Rogers, I will send you her contact information. Audit Them, and by the way, Audit Them is one of these guys that give a man a fish, you feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish, you feed him for life. And that's the way Audit Them is. He is, here's his email address if you guys want to reach out to him, FOIAauditor@gmail. There that is for you. Tomorrow night, we have Deborah Rogers on. Her case is the 10th. She has her court case the 10th, which is day after tomorrow. So let's make sure we tune in tomorrow night to support Deborah Rogers. She's going to give us a huge update for all of the naysayers and haters who were bashing Deborah Rogers. She made some moves that I didn't agree with, and she was right. She was right. Deborah Rogers was right. So all of you people who were saying Deborah Rogers got bad advice from me, she didn't get any advice from me on what to do. She made her own decisions. And then all of you said that the bad advice she got from Chille got her locked up for 45 days. It wasn't me that did that. She made her own choice. And then the people who were saying that she got locked up for 45 days for no reason, you were incorrect. Deborah Rogers will tell her own story tomorrow. But Deborah Rogers made her moves, and she was correct in her moves. So I give her all the credit in the world. She's a great friend of mine. I love her, and I support Deborah Rogers 100%. Teach a man to fish. He steals your land and murders your family. Okay, I got to get the flock out of here. I'm not staying on here for 4 hours. V. Boyer, what's going on? What's going on? You have rights, cops have duties. Bruce is here. What's going on, Brewster? What's going on, my friend? Jeff hates pigs. Jeff hates pigs. No one, I have not got your email, my friend. I don't check my emails. My cousin checks my emails, and then she filters my emails. So if you sent me an email that had something in it that will trigger me, and my cousin knows it, she didn't give it to me. She blocked it. So if you sent me some, and by the way, guys, do me a favor, stop sending me troll videos. I don't care about them. I'm not going to engage with them. I'm going to just go down the road on the mission. I still have lawsuits I'm doing. You know, I still have major lawsuits I'm doing. I'm filing a couple more lawsuits this week. So I did not get your email. If you send me anything that's going to trigger me, like you send me someone just talking shit about me or something like that, my cousin just deletes it and I don't even hear about it. So because I'm an intense guy. If you hit me, I want to hit you back. So I'm just being, now I understand now why people have handlers, because the person who is the leader has their own personal triggers, and the people who are against that person will do anything they can to throw you off of your mission. And that's why I have my cousin screening my emails and my DMs and my Facebook messages, because I don't want to get triggered and get pulled off in the wrong direction. We saw what happens to them. And so I'm just going to try to stay super focused on my own direction. So if you sent me an email and there's any nonsense in there, my cousin didn't send it to me. Press with Rancor. We got to talk sometime on the phone in the next 24 hours, and I'm going to get the flock out of here. No one, I don't know. So send me an email and put, I can't say it out loud here. Send me an email again, no one, and I will take a look at it. All right. I will look at it, dude. I look at every single email that I get. Sometimes my cousin will block emails because she knows it'll trigger me, but I'm just trying to stay as focused as I can because there's a mission here and we're going to finish it. Hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Knight Rider. Thank you for the kind words. DLZ Clips. Make sure you guys get over there. DLZ Clips. I don't know if that went to 100,000 views today, but DLZ Clips cut out a little tiny piece of what we did yesterday in the audit in Henderson, put it on TikTok, Rick Rock, and I think it's almost at 100,000 views now. When I just lambasted that fat cop, just took him apart. Just one of these. Delete lost clips. There it is, guys. All right, I've got to get the flock out of here. I did not plan on spending this much time on here today, but I knew that I wanted to. Oh, congratulations, Cope. I don't watch any more sports. I'm too busy. But anyway, I'm going to get the flock out of here. How many times can we get it? We don't stop. We don't stop. We don't stop. If you would, please just type that down in the comments section real quick. We don't stop. We don't stop. We don't stop. Make sure you guys get over to my boy, Delete Laws Clips. Subscribe over there to my brother on Delete Laws Clips. I would appreciate that. We're trying to grow that backup channel and also the channel for DLZ. So let's Dragnet Transparency's in the room, everybody. Good to see you. I'm ending this 3-hour and 23-minute broadcast now. I'm going to get the flock out of here. We don't stop. And I was Robert Ellis. What's going on? And I mentioned you, Dragon Net Clips. There she is. Let me just put her up real quick because this woman works so hard. She works so hard. Dragnet Clips. There she is right there. Dragon Net Transparency. There she is. Did you mention me? Yes, I did. Just like I mentioned Delete Laws Clips and Press with Rancor and Chuck Bronson and Audit Them. And we don't stop. V. Boyer, we don't stop. All right, I'm out of here. I'll see you guys on the next one. Later, Gators.